Yay, we're on air. Oh, so August 1st is the final, like the last day. That's when they're getting ready to hang
The
out.
last day.
Yeah.
Oh shit! It's that soon, huh? Holy
So
fuck.
end of next month, yeah. At least I think, right? August comes after July, I think.
Well, yeah,
I'm
I
not
mean,
good with
July's
that kind of
tomorrow,
stuff.
so it's essentially, this is the last day in June, so we have essentially a month, dude.
1 month, and then they put their dicks in us or something, and we can't do it anymore.
Well,
What I don't know
they have a
is,
replacement thing, don't they?
yeah, it's youtube.com/webcam, but I don't know if you can do the same thing where you send out invites, or if we'll have to like figure out another way to broadcast multiple people. Like maybe just use like a Discord or something, and then like route that through OBS because OBS is free. But I imagine like there's probably a ton of fucking what do you call that? How to like webcam thing. Like you can already use it videos. Now. So I'm sure there's like a ton of like YouTube videos already that are just explaining how to use that shit.
Yeah.
So there's no reason for me not to wait till the last possible minute to figure it out. Because that would be really smart. We don't want to do that. That's not a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, what would our fans think if we didn't do a show 1 week? They'd be fucking devastated.
That's exactly. They would hate themselves. They would all commit suicide, and we would be at fault.
Well, yeah, times like this, that I'm glad we don't have much of a reach.
It's
those poor 2 people that watch the show regularly.
There's a lot of views on the show, like 10. Sorry, that was gonna work way better, but I couldn't keep a straight face at all. Nah.
That's right. No, we get double digits sometimes. I mean, barely.
We just need somebody famous
from
on
not
here.
Being in double digits.
We just need somebody famous on here, like William Stenchever, or why did I think Nat King Cole? What the fuck is wrong with me? How was that my other option?
Guy?
That was my other option besides Stenchever, like Nat King Cole. It's like I'm pretty sure that guy's not going to come on our show. Oh man,
that would be
I think I was thinking gaming and yelling, but for some reason I went Nat King Cole. I don't know what happened. That was different.
I don't want to even begin to try to figure out how your. I don't even want to begin to figure out how your fucked up mind works, dude. I'm not interested in learning, you fucking weirdo.
That is probably for the best. That is definitely for the best, I should say, actually.
Yeah, my sanity is like barely there, so I'm pretty sure that would kind of push it over the edge, dude, if I tried to figure that shit out.
Probably, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. That's why I try not to talk to any of the clients I work with. It's not because like I just hate everybody and I just want to fucking sleep. And I don't want to like hand out like
kind of a
weird shit at 4 a.m. Like if it's something somebody needs, like some fucking aspirin or like heartburn medication or anxiety pill or something like that, like I'm totally down. But every once in a while, it's like I want some fucking like what's that shit you put on cuts?
Neosporin
or some shit in the middle of the night, and it's like they don't even have a cut; they just want to fucking rub it on their fucking forehead or some weird shit. Like, I don't get woken up very often though. To like be clear, like maybe 1 out of 100 days that I work, so it's not like I'm fucking some poor bastard. Nah, it's like pretty fucking easy peasy.
Right.
Oh, I don't remember which ones of these we went through.
Dude, did you? This is unimportant, and I probably should have asked off air. But did you ever watch that? Did you watch that short video I sent you about the fucking controller family thing? like a minute and a half long. It's from the dude that did Llamas with Hats.
Oh yeah. I did watch that shit. Yeah, that was weird, man.
Yeah, dude, I find that shit fucking hilarious. But maybe it's just me, dude.
I thought it was good. I don't know, like the rest of it just didn't. I don't know. It's like didn't appeal to me for some reason. When I looked at the channel, I was like, his Llamas with Hats was really good. But then I watched that one video you sent me, and that was really funny. And then I went to the channel, and I was like, this is all just too intimidating for me for some reason.
Yeah, it's weird. It's all of it's pretty fucking weird. And I don't know. I like that shit. I've watched almost all the fucking videos on that fucking channel. I fucking really enjoy it, dude. But the dude's really he's a fucking weirdo, dude. Like I don't know how that shit pops into his head, dude. So I don't know.
Well, if you want one crazy person to figure it out, like it'd probably be me. Like, you know, I'd be like, no, I totally get why you came to that conclusion. Or am I not as crazy as he is?
That's your homework assignment.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough to tell. It might be just a different kind of crazy. Incompatible craziness, perhaps.
Oh, wow. Some poor artist fucking deleted their Twitter like within a couple days because he got bullied. Like, he's just a manga artist that was posting like anatomy, like lessons on how to draw anatomy. Tumblr fucking hounded him.
They outed him?
Pounded.
Just
like destroyed him. Like I guess harassed him to the point where he just started like, fucking everybody hates me. I guess I'll go eat worms and deleting his Twitter account. Fucking Christ.
What were their fucking issues with him?
I assume he's a manga artist, and manga doesn't show like, you know, realistic depictions of the Warmans.
Oh, the tits were too big or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, fucking anybody that was complaining about that. Okay, never mind. I'm not going to finish that thought.
Well, I mean, I'm kind of waiting. Like, obviously, the big thing is Andy Ngo. I don't know if you've seen any of that shit, but he got fucked up by Anifa.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It seems to be lingering. Like, it's almost like people are like, wait a minute, that's pretty fucking serious. Like, they put that dude in the hospital with fucking brain bleeding.
Yeah, it definitely seemed pretty fucking. Yeah, if this shit's not going to be outrage, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is?
Well, it seems like he has a lawyer, and he definitely has a case against the mayor because the mayor has direct ties to Antifa and has been basically allowing them to just run the fucking city. So, like, essentially, the mayor can probably be directly held responsible for creating a situation where that was going to happen. You know what I mean? Like, so he might be able to actually go after like Portland, the city, and potentially even the mayor of Portland, legally speaking, for like damages.
Yeah,
like obviously there's they can't go criminally charges, but yeah, damages maybe.
Yeah. Although you never know, criminal negligence is a thing.
True. Honestly, I think Trump should just send in the fucking National Guard or like some military and just be like, look, if you can't clean up your fucking streets, I fucking will. You know, these citizens have a right to fucking walk around the street without getting hit over the head with a fucking crowbar. Like they fucking knocked some old couple down and like fucking hit some old dude in the head with a crowbar and then started hitting the guy that tried to help him with the crowbar. Fucking concrete in their milkshakes. They're fucking throwing bricks.
Yeah, that was the other thing. They're throwing that fucking quick dry cement shit.
And also keep in mind when you mix in the quick dry cement with the milkshakes, the water and the quicklime will combine, and part of that will like catalyze to help dry the concrete, but also you'll end up with the byproduct of lye, which is extremely caustic. And so if you're throwing that on people and it gets over a large enough amount and they don't rinse it off, they don't realize like that could potentially be really dangerous and even like depending on the amount fatal.
Yeah, this is fucking insane to me, dude. Yeah. Like I can't believe this is happening. in a fucking civilized society, an allegedly civilized society, that you're allowing these fucking hoodlums, dude, to just fuck people up.
Yeah, like run the
You know?
street, like, hey, look, people are gonna disagree on politics, sure, but you don't allow like a group to just fucking run your streets and like viciously assault and hospitalize random citizens that happen to be like videotaping the fucking felonies that they're committing on your streets that the cops are ordered to ignore.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. And they were
It's
like, he was walking away like in a fucking daze, and they were walking up to him and like fucking him up more. I
yeah,
was like,
throwing more
dude, this guy
milkshakes,
doesn't
hitting
know
him
where the fuck
again.
he is.
Well,
Yeah.
here's
I
the
was like,
thing, all right. So for the conservatives in Portland, stop pussyfooting around. If you get fucking mobbed up by these Antifa people, do some real damage, fucking kick their knee sideways, angle it so you hit with the tip of your heel right in the middle of their foot, punch them in the throat. Don't do this fucking like I'm gonna back away slowly while they're trying to hit me with a fucking crowbar. Nah, wait for them to
yeah,
swing
fucking
that,
defend yourself.
move back in, and break their fucking leg, like break out their fucking knee.
Right.
Because there's
Yeah.
way too many of them, and
Yeah, here's the thing.
you can't afford to be a pussy at this point. There's no fucking nonviolent option when they're fucking trying to kill you.
Yeah. Yeah, they're literally fucking ganging up on you, dude. Like,
Well, and
Jesus
it's not
Christ,
only
dude.
that, but they're swinging like literally. Did you see the guy's fucking head? I'm gonna see. I don't know if I can find any pictures of this, but the dude's fucking head, who got hit by the crowbar, it's just like it looks like fucking Frankenstein. It happens to be a
Yeah, I
dude that
heard like
shaves his
25
head.
stitches or some shit like that.
It was
Right,
pretty
right,
fucking brutal looking, man. But
right.
like that's
Yeah,
definitely like that's attempted murder. That's assault with a deadly weapon, attempted murder
yeah,
shit.
dude. Like, are they really gonna wait until one of these guys fucking manages to fucking actually kill someone
You
before
know
they
what?
fucking
I
do
guess
anything?
they came really close with Andy because literally like brain hemorrhaging is not a joke. That's not a minor injury. That's a
Yeah,
very
yeah.
serious issue.
Well, again,
He
a
could
crowbar to the
potentially
head,
never
even
be the
until
same
you
person.
yeah.
He
Yeah,
like
and again, the guy that
legitimately.
got the crowbar to the head, Jesus fucking
And same with
Christ,
Andy
dude.
though.
These are,
Same with Andy though. If brain
yeah,
hemorrhaging, he could both of those dudes could be completely different people for the rest of their lives because of that.
yeah, yeah. You're taking a hit like that to the head, even if it's by a bunch of fucking, limp wristed little bitches, dude. It's a fucking crowbar, dude.
Yeah.
Like it's, yeah,
And in Andy's case, it was
it's
literally like fucking
fucking,
pseudo bricks from the fucking milkshake cups, man.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's fucking ridiculous, man. And again, I don't think there's as much outrage as there should be. I think we're just like, oh well, that's Portland. You know what I mean? Like that seems to be the attitude, and
Oh well,
nobody's really as
everybody is
upset
saying,
about
well, Andy Ngo, all the fucking libtards are saying like Andy Ngo basically like brought it on himself. Like he shouldn't have been mean and rude and antagonistic to Antifa. Like it wouldn't have happened if he hadn't been so like rude. And it's like, man, if you were in
it.
front of me, I'd break your fucking nose for you just because you're that fucking stupid.
Yeah,
Like, and
yeah.
I'm
It's
not. I
dude.
mean, that's just not.
He said mean things, so we had to fucking fucking give him a fucking brain hemorrhage. Like,
Yeah,
did he give you a brain hemorrhage? Did his words give you a brain hemorrhage? Like, yeah, it's fucking sickening, dude. It's like you're a bunch of fucking pussies, dude, that can't counteract an argument, so you just
dude.
fucking lash
Memory
out
Holiday
instead.
was even jumping on the fucking train. Like, well, I mean, if you antagonize a bunch of people and you get attacked because they finally lose their cool, it just make you a victim. It makes you an asshole. And I'm like, all right, so when fucking the anti-vaxxers decide to hospitalize your husband because he's always making videos about him, you're cool with that. Then it's his fault. He's an asshole.
Yeah, he's antagonizing them.
Yeah, he's antagonizing
Yeah,
them. So it's like, I
yeah.
mean, fucking come on, man. That
Did you actually tweet that at her?
you fucking bet I did twice.
Yeah.
Once in a retweet
Did she
with
respond?
quote tweeting her, and then once in response to her.
Yeah.
I
Did
want to
she
make
have
sure
any
that
response
bitch
for
reads
you?
it. Nah, she's not gonna respond. But how do you
Yeah.
respond to that?
Dumb fucking yeah.
I
Yeah, you
like,
fucking
well,
say, you know what?
I'm
Yeah,
not a
the only thing you
hypocrite.
can do, yeah, the only thing you can do is, yeah, either be a hypocrite or be like, you know what, that's a good point. I I was wrong.
Yeah. And she's
Yeah.
not backing
Well,
down. She's like, well, I'm just not going to
fucking
keep talking about it. This is ridiculous, guys. People are upset,
Yeah.
and you don't understand. It's like, no, we absolutely understand. You're trying to justify random fucking assaults in the street over like words. Like that's not how we fucking. It's not how this country's supposed to work.
Yeah. Yeah. She's
Damn,
a
I'm not
dumb
finding
cunt,
this
dude.
dude's picture, but he was fucked up. Like the old man got really fucked up. Like Andy Miguel got pretty fucked up, but the old man got really fucked up today. That shit was brutal.
You have an alternate browser like Brave or something? Like I'm thinking Google is going to keep those images from being seen.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? DuckDuckGo.
They're going to do their damnedest to make sure that video isn't seen. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, 100%.
They absolutely do that shit, dude. They fucking absolutely do that shit. Which is really fucking disgusting too.
It's the old man hit in head with crowbar. Portland.
You can probably just put crowbar Portland, dude, honestly. It's probably gonna
See images. I don't want to watch the video because that's just too fucking hard. Oh, they're not showing any of the images. Okay. Antifa tried to kill an elderly man in Portland who broke up fight by hitting his head with a crowbar.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It seems like people are just accepting it that that's just the way it is in these cities. And yeah, I don't know, man, because it's obviously fucking ramping up. You know what I mean?
Well, the people,
the violence. Now they're out there with fucking crowbars and quick dry concrete and a fucking milkshake cut. Like this is, I mean, it was pretty fucked up when they were just beating people or trying to, and they're fucking, fucking sissies that couldn't really cause any damage. But now they're using fucking quick dry concrete and hitting people in the fucking head with crowbars.
I'm genuinely, I'm not sure if I really want, but I kind of feel like it would be cool. It would, I think it would be justifiable if the people started bringing firearms and just killed them. Like genuinely, like they're hitting people in the head with crowbars.
How is that not self-defense, dude?
Oh, and then they're showing up with
literally
like in fucking combat rows with armor and like weapons, and the police are still not doing anything.
Yeah, it's not even like it's one-on-one with somebody with a crowbar, dude. I mean, I think it would still be justified. Like, fuck you, if you're attacking me with a crowbar, I should be able to fucking shoot you, dude. I'm not sure if that's how the law works, but
you legally can in virtually any state if they're actively hitting you with a crowbar and you can shoot them.
Yeah,
that's legal self-defense in any state.
Yeah, it's kind of what I figured.
Oh, here's I can show a picture. I'm looking at the picture here. See, look at this dude, because he's not like super old, but he's still like an old man. It's like
right.
This doesn't show as severe as the injuries really are, but it's definitely like a pretty fucking powerful image.
Jesus, dude.
And then there was also a bald dude that went to this dude's help who got a big fucking gash in like 2 or 3 places on his head, too.
What the fuck is wrong with these people, dude? This is fucking disturbing, dude. It really is.
Dude, there's a reason I don't go to shit like this, and I'm in California. Like, I would never go to these things because I would probably end up going to the point of violence where they'd arrest me. When you start hitting Antifa with other Antifa, they get mad, I'm sure.
I don't know, man. It almost seems like that's what you'd have to do, though, man.
Well, I mean, that's what I would do. If somebody's coming at me with a crowbar, I'm grabbing one of the littler ones and fucking throwing him at him. Like, fuck you. I ain't waiting for you to get to me with a crowbar.
Yeah, but I mean, you almost have to fucking, meet it with the same kind of fucking level of violence, dude. All right, if you guys are going to show up like that, we're going to show up like that and wait for you to attack, and then we're going to beat the shit out of you, dude.
Yeah, I think if you really want to stop Antifa, I didn't realize I was still screen sharing. Whoops. You got to cut the funding. It's like the KKK. It's like the KKK legit. Used to be like a terrorist group, and then they, the government basically just was like, like, well, let's just fucking do everything we can to cut every bit of money out of their fucking pockets. And now the KKK is a fucking joke.
Yeah, it would be interesting to see if they follow the fucking money trail and who's fucking who's
I mean, however they got to do it. However they got to do it. That's the way to stop them. Is if you guys, if anybody wants to stop Antifa, is find out where the money's coming from, find a way to get to that money and take it.
Yeah, I would say expose
sue the Antifa group that set up this event. He absolutely should.
Yeah,
that'll damage them a lot more than anything else. Like a couple of members go to jail, they don't give a shit. But if you can get $1 million out of their fucking pocket, so that they can't just afford to pay a bunch of people to sit around and do nothing and wait until they like send them out to fucking destroy property again later, that's a big hit. Because I mean, all these unemployed little pieces of shit just fucking never have to work, and they can just be out on the street harassing and beating the fucking people in their neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Oh, smart. Sorry, I was talking about the Antifa thing. And then I forgot I was screen sharing because I'm fucking high, so that's how that works.
Yeah.
But honestly, the money.
Personally, I blame the Canadians. Yeah. No, I was just exposing the fucking people that are financing it, dude.
That'd
be funny if it actually did end up
being
like,
George Soros.
These are the people that are financing Antifa. Yeah, no shit. That's what I'm thinking. Like, it ends up being Soros.
Prove it. Like, it is George Soros. We always fucking, they were always saying it was George Soros. We kind of thought actually that would be not true, but it actually is. It would actually make sense because he did work for the Nazis, and Antifa is essentially an arm of the Nazis. I know they claim like, well, the Antifa fought against the Nazis. No, the Antifa joined the Nazis after they falsely created a bunch of incidences to drive the public towards the Nazis. They then turned around and became their secret police. So, fucking learn your history. Not so innocent as all that.
Yeah, either way, it has nothing to do with these people nowadays anyway, really. You know what I mean? The people actually out on the streets are just fucking, again, I don't even want to call them thugs, although at this point I guess you kind of have to because they're
psychopaths weapons. Bunch of fucking psychos, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't understand why people are making it into a partisan issue. It's like it's nothing to do with whose side they're on. They're just wrong. You know what I mean? Like everybody should be able to say, like, these people are completely out of line. This is insane, and it shouldn't be allowed.
Yeah, how are you justifying this behavior, dude? It's fucking, it's really fucking ridiculous.
You would think that the fucking left would want to distance themselves from it, right? Like for fucking political purposes, at the very least, to be like, yeah, we're not okay with this.
Right. Yeah, the fact so apparently, from what I've heard, and again, I haven't heard much because I don't pay attention to anything, but the mayor actually told the police to like just sit by and watch this shit happen.
Yeah, the mayor has consistently forced the police to stand down and not engage with Antifa. This has been going on for a really long time.
Were the police there at all? I mean, I assume they had to be at least around, right?
They were there when Andy Ngo was attacked. They were there when the old man was attacked. They're literally just choosing not to. Or no, they're not choosing the mayor's basically force. That's why Portland is like
I would have
in a police crisis. They can't even get enough officers. That's why people are quitting the police force in Portland in droves. Like they literally lost like half their fucking force.
Yeah, I had heard that. They're just fucking fed up with the fucking bullshit of the mayor and Antifa and all this shit. And they're just like, I'm going to go work somewhere else. Like, what the fuck would I be? I'm obviously not doing anything to serve and protect. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can definitely see that being a fucking problem. And again, the main reason, the people that they're trying to get hired can't pass a fucking drug test, can't pass a background check. Like, dude, nobody that's worthwhile, worth fucking hiring is going to work for you. Or again, not many. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't be surprised.
Even Southern California police now are telling people to leave. Like, they're even the police in Southern California, like, just get out. We're saving to get the fuck out. You get out. Like, it's spreading. It's not just Portland. It's like fucking Southern California at this point. The police are telling people like you should just leave the state if you can.
Wow.
Oh, and then Samaj is also
crazy.
saying like blame the mayor, and then the mainstream is blaming it on the police, which is really frustrating. I think it's a little bit of both at this point because the police chief in Portland has been changed out with a super SJW type guy. He's like super fucking left wing political guy. So that it's kind of like a mix now of both being fucked. But it starts in
I would
the
imagine
mayor,
again.
so.
I would imagine at this point there probably is a good chunk of police force that is fucking Antifa too. You know what I mean? Like any of the ones that can qualify are becoming cops.
Yeah, more than likely.
You know what I mean? Because it sounds like any decent fucking human being that was working as a cop there is like, fuck this, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
This is insane.
Well,
so the people
and how brave are the people that are still trying to fucking protest there and do free speech stuff? Because literally, like they're showing up, they're showing, you know, like ranks of fucking black bloc soldiers are showing up at their fucking events, like ranked up in fucking marching order. Not the chapters in Portland, but other chapters of Antifa have been busted trying to get weapons from the fucking cartels in Mexico because they were planning to have like armed fucking revolutions. Like, wow. I'm pretty sure 2020 is going to be a landslide for the Republicans, and it just in general. And I'm really hoping that Trump uses that to like really crack down on like this kind of lawlessness in the country.
Yeah,
because it'll be his last 4 years. I think it's time to fucking go nuts.
Yeah, and I think he has that in his head. Absolutely. He's like, all right, well, I can't get elected a third time, so fucking, I'm letting everything out. You know, I don't have to worry about re-election. I don't have to worry about any of this shit. I'm gonna do whatever I think is fucking right to fucking do. Yeah. And if it's within the bounds of possibility or within the bounds of law, I should say, to send in the National Guard to things like this, I would fucking do it if I were him. Fuck yeah, dude.
He could put enough pressure on the governor for the governor to declare it a state of emergency, and then he would have free reign to throw soldiers at it. And I'm pretty sure the president could probably there's probably a way for the president to do it, but the best way would be if the governor of Oregon says like, this is a disaster. This is a disaster, and I'm asking you to send in troops to clean the streets up of the city in my state.
Yeah, but I'm thinking more of actually at the events where this shit is happening.
That's what it would take.
Right. But I mean, how do you have what do you have them on standby, like waiting for the order? I mean, you can't order.
So with the thing with this, if you get the governor to bring them in, you can probably put enough pressure that they can pass some laws against maybe against masks or showing up to protests, because you have the right to peaceably assemble. That doesn't mean you get to show up with a bunch of fucking guns in the middle of town square.
Right.
Technically, you have the right to bear arms in that, but I mean, I think in this kind of case, it's one of those things where they'd probably be like, you know what, we're just gonna kind of look the other way in Portland, and they'll pass some sort of ordinance, and then show up. Antifa shows up with their fucking crowbars, and they just get faced with National Guard with rifles, and you're under arrest. If you try to flee, we'll fire.
Yeah,
kind of shit like that. That'd be crazy though.
Yeah, they really shouldn't be allowed to wear the fucking masks while they're fucking marching and shit either. That's some fucking bullshit.
Yeah, well, most states have anti-mask laws for that reason, and I actually agree with that. You shouldn't be wearing a mask for a protest.
Yeah.
That's pretty ridiculous. Samaj says big tech might need to be broken up, but I'm guessing Trump won't do it until after the election, just because his rivals will use to say he's suppressing speech. I don't know. It's becoming a more and more conservative thing in the U.S. right now. Actually breaking up Google's hold on places where conservatives are exercising their free speech. They're actually finally kind of pushing the principle of free speech, even if it's not the law, and just saying you know what, the law in principle should extend to this anyway, because in the United States, it's the principle of free speech that matters more than just the law of free speech. I think they're making it their thing for some reason, which is weird because you would never have thought Republicans would be like, what? An antitrust suit? Let's fucking sign on.
Yeah, that's true. It does seem like something that. But again, the liberals.
No,
Fucking.
Pelosi fucking is even talking about it, dude.
Oh wow.
Pelosi's even being like, I think this is a problem. So it's getting bipartisan support, which is pretty rare at this stage, this point in the game.
Oh man. Well, then there's fucking a little bit of hope. But yeah, I'd be curious to know how fucking genuine her fucking support is. You know what I mean? Because it just seems so against what all the other fucking Democrats are doing.
I wouldn't be surprised. I think Trump probably will have to wait till after the election because I wouldn't be surprised if she uses her position to poison pill any real legislation.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah,
she could be like, "Oh yeah, we're totally for this. This is really important." Like they pretended to be for making pharmaceutical or making prescription medications less expensive.
Oh right.
They pretended to be that, and then they poison pilled the. They used, she used the majority in there to like poison pill that. What do you call it? Legislation. So I imagine it'd probably be the same thing. What up, Gavin? You yelling? Hey, can you hear my fan in the background, or is that like not too loud?
I don't hear nothing.
Okay, good. Cool.
I suddenly have laundry to do.
You're gonna eat my ass. That's what you're gonna do.
Yeah. So we kind of already talked about it, but if you had anything to mention with that whole Andy Nagel thing, because that shit is fucking crazy.
Oh shit! I keep forgetting to mention. Stop pronouncing the end, dude.
Oh, is it Andy?
Just
Andy
pronounce
Go?
it like it's go, dude. I mean that's close enough.
Yeah, you're talking about the journalist that got attacked by Antifa.
Yeah, put in the hospital with the fucking brain hemorrhaging.
Yeah, and not only that, but they put cement chemicals in the milkshakes.
Yeah.
So he might suffer could suffer some severe burns too. So the police are looking for those fucking idiots. There's pictures out about those fucking idiots putting the cement on the milkshakes and shit.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if they actually get busted.
I mean, I want to know where would that fall into in a criminal law case or whatever. Because I don't know. I mean, first of all, who doesn't fucking know that cement on the skin could be fucking horrible?
Yeah, I mean, it's on the label, so there's no real excuse. Small, if I sent you a link, I tweeted it out to you there, sir.
Don't send it to the fucking Canadian. Nobody fucking likes Canadians. God damn it.
Fucking foreigners.
I fucking show up and then you call a fucking foreigner in here.
Yeah, I mean, it forms like the quick lime forms like lye in the milkshake. Plus, it probably also solidifies it a little bit. I don't know how fast it does. Like I forget how fast Quikrete dries or cures, I should say, not dries. But
I mean, I want to know what kind of crime this could really fall into. I mean, this could be
it could potentially be assault with a deadly weapon.
What the hell, gaming? No one likes me? What you talking to boot? What you talking to boot?
The boot. I like the boot.
So we're talking about the gay, foreign, Chinese, brown skin, Nazi boy, I guess.
It's a little hard to not know what's going on if you don't have like something like Twitter. I mean, you go on Twitter, it's fucking everywhere, and rightfully so.
Just got out of Twitter jail too, so I'm happy about that.
Well, and rightfully so. It's a pretty big deal, and especially everything that's been going on. You guys were just talking about the play-by-play of what's been going on, which it's all true. The fucking the cement. He's gay. He's getting assaulted. Everything about it. The irony, of course, is like he's a gay guy getting assaulted during like Pride Month.
Mm-hmm.
Why are the gay activists aren't outraged by this? I'll never know.
Because they're all leftists.
Yeah, he doesn't have the right right politics for them to give a shit.
Yeah,
that's pretty much.
He's a traitor, basically.
Look. Pride should like the whole month is all about being prideful about your sexual orientation, I guess, which is fine. But that's sexual orientation. I mean, like your politics shouldn't play a factor in that.
I'm proud of sucking dick. Yay!
So long as you're conservative, it's okay.
Dude, what was it? Speaking of Pride Month, I've seen a couple of different people posting articles, supposedly articles, but I've never been able to find the source material because it might end up getting deleted really fast. But articles like talking about that drag kid. Was it Desmond is Amazing or whatever nonsense that shit is?
Oh, that just creeps me out.
And actively being like, it's really good that basically he's showing like children's sexuality off and like how like children can be sexual too. And it's like, no, stop.
No.
Why are you going there? Like that's not
Dude,
how
the
kids
only
work.
people the only people doing that shit are fucking pedos, dude.
No, I
The
know.
only people
Yeah.
pushing that shit. Yeah.
But it's like, oh, the fucking LGBT crowd needs to fucking stomp that shit out.
It will not look good. It will not look good. Calling yourself gay is gonna come off as feeling like really dirty because of what's going on with this kid.
Like, didn't we already have that fucking moral panic bullshit in like the 80s and 90s where they were like, oh, if you're a gay dude, you're gonna molest kids? It's like we already fucking did that. Don't let these people basically bring it back to the point where that's fucking considered realistic again.
Yeah. Although, dude, this does kind of lend credence to the slippery slope argument that some people had. They're like, oh, if you let gay people be married, pretty soon they're going to want to be able to fuck kids and dogs and all this other shit. And
but it's not the gay people that want to do that. It's that they're not, for whatever political reason, they're not like being like, no,
all right,
you're
well,
not part of our group.
It seems to be the LGBT community that's fucking okaying that shit. So I get that it's not all gay people.
The super left part of it, yeah. And everybody else is like afraid to say
a vast majority. Okay, how much of it is super left of what would be considered the LGBT community?
I would say it's probably
almost
like a 20 or 30% like super left.
I don't
fucking think community.
I don't fucking think so. I think you're totally wrong.
I think I'm way underestimating that. Out of people that again consider themselves part of that community specifically.
Hold on. And I would say I think the rest are just afraid to fucking like cross that line.
Yeah,
I think
if they're not speaking out against it, then fuck them too.
I think it's more than over 80% of them are leftists.
Yeah, I think it's a vast majority. Yeah.
Well, no, I'm not saying they're not all leftists. I'm just saying, like, of the entire community, maybe like 10 or 20 or like 10% are like the extreme left wing.
I think it's more than that.
You think it's more like 80% or the extreme left wing?
Almost every single fag that I know, and I usually don't even associate with most fags. They are left. They are left. They're lefties. They hate Trump. They think he's like the devil, and that's why I for one, just like Addie, we're not part of the LGBTQ plus community. We fucking hate the community. They're disgusting.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And here's the main reason about this is because if you're not with them, then you're fucking against them. So I'm glad to be against them because I don't represent their fucking morality. Because I don't.
Yeah, I just hate to fucking contribute to that kind of mindset of like the moral panic mindset where it's like, you know, gay people are gonna molest your kids, but it's like it seems like more and more they're getting accepted into that community, and it's like that's fucking creepy as shit.
Plus, the most that happens is really between heterosexuals, but they don't fucking say that.
Yeah. Did you see the bitch that did the TED Talk about the pedo shit?
No.
It happened within
the last week. Did you guys watch the whole video of her talking? Because she was just saying, like, we need to figure out ways to treat it and make it so that people are comfortable coming in to get treatment.
Okay. All right.
Because everybody took that way out of context. I understand. Okay, so there are two things that people took it. One is
she was
saying that
talking early on made it sound like that's what she was saying.
She was saying you're born a pedophile, which I agree. I think people are born, like that's an inborn trait for the most part. I don't think that's something that people choose or are traumatized into. Though that is possible to be traumatized into it. Mostly it's an inborn trait. And she was comparing it to homosexuality. And so that was the thing that people flipped out on. But she wasn't saying that it's an okay thing for them to act out those desires. She was saying, obviously, this is something they can never act on. And we need to figure out a way for them to get treatment so that we can help them to never molest a child, sort of thing. Like her thing was prevention, which I kind of get. Like I understand where she's coming from, but it's definitely not the same as the people who are like, no, love has no age. You can fuck 10-year-olds.
Do you have any evidence for your assertion that it's just you're born that way?
Well, also you can't really like loving a child like that. They're not children forever. They grow up. It's like like their love has an expiration date. In other words, it doesn't fucking last.
Yeah, like if the kid grows up and you guys are still together, like how often does that happen?
Yeah, let's apply some common sense in this.
I think if you're going to look for like the person growing up, you're looking at more like the people who are like having sex with like 16 or 17-year-olds than little kids for sure. Like that'd probably be the only kind of thing where that would even be remotely possible. Like a 19-year-old and a 16-year-old dating, and people are like, "Oh, you're a little fucking old, buddy." Like that might be the only thing where that might end up working out. I cannot see a full-on adult having sex with like a 10-year-old and that working out long term. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. Like you have
I'm not saying it's a sexuality. I'm saying it's an inborn trait, like a fetish or a fucking disorder. You know what I'm saying?
What are you basing that on, though? Like,
what am I basing that on? Well, do you think people fucking choose it?
Well, I think that people end up
also experience having to work with people.
From what I've heard, well, no, the people that get molested seem to end up molested themselves, like a pretty high percentage of the time.
Less than half.
Yeah. All right.
Less than half go on to molest people, so at least half of them are not being what do you call it? Traumatized into it.
How much less than half? Do you know what the numbers are?
It's like it's not much less than half. It's like 48% or some shit like that. I'd have to look it up. I'm not. The problem is there's so many
variables.
No, I was gonna say false bullshit studies out there, like for fucking where they want to say like 1 out of 4 women is like a victim of rape in the U.S. or something like that,
which is fucking retarded.
Yeah, it's worse than the fucking Congo, where they use rape as part of like their like soldiers' rape as like a victory thing every time. Like we took over the village, rape all the women. That's what they do.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking sickening, dude.
And that would still put our rape rate at higher than the fucking Congo. So I'm pretty sure the 1 in 4 is wrong. So it's so hard to find a legitimate study.
Yeah, well, they also because they factor in like, I grabbed my ass once.
Yeah, or like I had a beer at the bar and then my boyfriend and I went home and had sex. Oh, he raped you.
Yeah, you didn't consent that one time out of the other thousands.
Like you started sucking his dick, but you had a beer, so you couldn't consent.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking ridiculous, dude.
Yeah, I think it's similar to like sociopathy or like a mental illness kind of thing, like gender dysphoria kind of deal. In that there's a fair amount of it that's born in. And then I'm sure like trauma is one of those things with like schizophrenia is people with schizophrenia tend to it's brought out by trauma. So it's entirely possible that people that are suffering from abuse, it's a common trait in their family. Like it's the genes are not, they're like more likely to be born out. Because it's usually like a parent or something that does it. Or a sibling or a cousin or something.
Yeah, or an uncle or whatever.
Yeah.
Or an aunt. I don't want to be I don't want to be sexist.
Yeah. Sure, and I understand the urge to be like, hey, let's prevent it from ever happening in the first place with some sort of treatment. But I have no idea like how effective that is. I genuinely have no idea. So
yeah, as gross as the fucking real doll, the kid real doll thing is, like if it might actually fucking stop kids from suffering in real life, dude. I don't know, man. It seems like it's worth a fucking shot. Seems like anything's worth a shot to me.
It would be, but it's not something I think the public would even consider, because it would seem like a way of like encouraging it. A lot like it's okay as long as you just doing it with the doll, but then the urges are still there. You're not actually dealing with them.
Well, the urges are going to be there forever. I mean,
again, if they can do studies to see if it would help. I'm not saying fucking just make it fucking legal or whatever, but
I mean, I don't see any positive out of that. I mean, most people who use sex toys, they still want sex anyways. So I don't
yeah,
know
but
how that would help.
okay, but the sex
But
they're
most
having,
people use sex
the
toys.
sex they're having is legal.
So I
Dude.
mean,
I think there like I do think there is an argument to be made because we are seeing an effect in society right now. Like people are not forming relationships as they used to, and as a result of this, pornography use has gone up. So, what you're trying to figure out the reason why predominantly men who are the ones who are initiating um, relationships because they're always asking the woman out, that kind of stuff, and the women prefer it that way. But also, men are the biggest consumers of pornography. So, an argument could be made: is it the pornography? Are we, masturbating ourselves out of relationships?
Simpler than fucking dating.
Well, and see, that's kind of the point because dating is less complicated and all that. But it doesn't help
You mean
when
more complicated?
you're right. Thank you. Sorry, but I mean, it doesn't help when populations are declining. Like I live in Canada, and in Canada we have like a huge landmass here, and our population is nowhere near enough to cover the majority of the landmass. I mean, it's so much so that sometimes you have to import workers from different parts of the world, which is fine, provided that they actually work. Unlike the current, let's say, cultural enrichment we had here. Which hasn't been very useful. So,
yeah, well, people don't want to work when you basically bring them over and be like, "We're going to give you everybody else's money, and you're just going to do whatever you want because you're awesome."
Another thing that I actually think is a good thing is like people are having less kids nowadays. I mean, that's actually a fucking good thing. I don't see how is that a bad thing.
Well,
when we already have over 7 fucking billion people on this fucking earth.
I mean, yes.
Were you on with Pinoid the other night on Doc Griffin's stream? Because he's really worried about the fucking population drop.
Actually, I am too.
Fucking billion of us, dude.
Look,
okay,
I understand like we have like a large population on the planet so far from what we can tell, but it actually isn't as bad as you think. I mean, one of the things we didn't factor in there is how we create food and manage our land, and also like populations do tend to have their ups and downs, so it tends to be self-regulating to an extent. I mean, we could actually, I think, what was it, like 8-9 billion. In our current position, the Earth can actually sustain at least 16 to 17 billion. So we're actually doing.
Wait, where'd you get that study from?
Jordan Peterson.
Well, he was
quoting a different study. I didn't double check it, but it was one of those things I don't really see it as that big of an issue.
I don't think that sounds like an accurate number. I mean, look how many look at all those fucking poor countries which have more kids.
I understand that, but
I think if we became a lot more efficient and all that shit, because there is still quite a bit of land that's not used and that kind of shit. I don't know if it's quite that far, but it's definitely more than 7. You know what I mean? Definitely, we can handle more than we've got.
Yeah, we can handle a fair bit, but you also have to remember. I mean, how a lot of information goes out there because the overpopulation argument has been used for quite a long time. Same thing with climate change. Same thing with a lot of stuff. A lot of this information has been just accepted as common knowledge, but it's not really. Some of it really isn't. It sounds plausible. Well, I'll give you an example. A common thing that we often hear is you should drink 7 glasses of water every day. All right, but you should only drink that much if you're using that much. And if you work at a desk, like if you have like a desk job, chances are you're not doing a lot of activity that requires 7 glasses of water every day. And in fact, if you do drink 7 glasses of water every day and you're not using it up, you could do serious damage to your liver to the point where you're doing just as much damage to your liver as if you were an alcoholic. Because we've
had clients that do that who like obsess over drinking water and fucking it strips all the salts out and shit.
Yeah, it's not good for you in the long run. You should only drink it if you need it. Like I work at a desk, I do a lot of art and stuff here and there. I don't have a reason to drink a lot of water, and I don't drink that much water, but I have no need to, except when I'm at the gym, in which case I'm drinking a fair bit. But that's because I'm at the gym, and that's common. That's viewed as common knowledge, and a lot of people are doing this, and they don't realize what damage they're doing. So the same thing with the whole we're overpopulated. Not really. I mean, there's enough numbers to support that we can actually sustain a fair bit. And the climate change thing is another aspect because before it was climate change, it was talking about the hole in the ozone layer. Who remembers that?
I do.
Yeah.
Who talks
I do.
about the ozone layer anymore? No one does.
I mean, didn't it already fix itself?
No, we moved on to climate change. They redefined it. We don't talk about the hole in the ozone layer. It was redefined to climate change. And climate change is a much more vague and nebulous thing. And a lot of things they're talking about are things like the ice caps melting. Well, yeah, parts of it melt, but parts of it grow back. It's not all of it. Like, look, it happens. And on top of all that, if you look at the history of like climate and the kind of things that we've had, because we can backdate things pretty far. We do so to track our evolution.
Oh yeah, it's always changed.
Well, it's always changed, but I mean, like, I can't remember how many billions of years ago it was, but early mankind traveled to like the more northern areas to escape the cooler climates due to a massive global warming incident.
Mhm.
All right, there was no like pollution, there was no nothing, there was nothing there.
God damn Atlanteans!
But
Exactly.
and plus it has happened a few times between global warmings and ice ages. That's
Exactly.
happened multiple times.
Exactly, and it's happened multiple times. There was no pollution around to cause all that. So how can we make the logical leap that mankind's the one doing it when it's happened before?
And by the way, I think a study showed that one of them almost wiped out the entire humanity, like the entire human population.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about with like we moved all the way up to cooler climates, and that's where a lot of our Inuit people and all that come from. So
Can we build a wall around all like the third world countries to keep them from being able to get away from the climate change?
And then put a lid on top of them and let them cook.
I think
slow cook.
We'll build a wall, give them a bunch of shovels, and tell them to start digging because chances are you're going to find it'll be cooler underground than it would be above. And on top of that, they'll learn skills and trades, and they can probably become miners. Who knows?
Yeah, if they bury themselves, they can make a clay bake.
Oh my god!
I like that idea. No, sorry, terrible. I'm sorry. Don't demonetize us.
Oh wait, god! You think we earn money?
That's a good
point. The Soylent clay bake, dude. It'll be great, dude.
Wait, I'm not getting paid for this? What the fuck?
Well, you could take solace gaming in knowing that you have higher numbers than this channel. Does that make you feel better?
No, not really.
Yeah, of
Think of us as the hookup that shows up, busts a nut, and then leaves before getting you off.
I'm 9 away from getting 200, so I'm getting there.
Oh, you're 9 away? Did you gain any the other day? I fucking shelled you. I shelled you like a whore.
I know you definitely felt whorish. Thank you. Yeah, I got a bunch of more subscribers.
You're welcome. That's what you do. It's called promotion.
I only got 9 away, so I can have at least hit the 200 mark.
Exactly. We'll get you up to that 200 mark.
See, that's why I was saying we need famous people like Gaming and Yelling.
Exactly, man. That's how you blow up. You gotta suck bigger YouTubers' dicks.
See, and I refuse to do that. I'm way too like you
are the gay guy. You refuse to suck.
You're supposed to be mean.
But I don't like sucking up to them though. I love sucking, but sucking up, no. I don't. My nose is naturally brown, but not from brown nosing. Fuck that.
As far as I'm concerned, the only difference should be like spit or swallow. I mean, figure that one out, and then get on your goddamn knees.
I only swallow for boyfriend material.
All right, you know what? I don't care how you do it. Just do it. Just get the job done.
I always do.
Why is a straight guy giving a gay guy advice on blowjobs? You fucking, we're moving away from this topic.
Are you sure it's a straight guy giving a gay guy advice, not like a gay guy giving another gay guy advice?
Fair.
A closeted gay guy giving a not closeted gay guy advice.
I think
I'm Canadian.
I think the major difference in here is I haven't gotten laid in over 9 years. I've watched so much fucking porn.
You probably run out of porn. You're like, I know that actress's name. In fact, I've seen that 10 times.
I'm almost there, man. I'm almost there. I was so disappointed when I found out that what was her name, Delphine or whatever, the one who does all those weird
Delphine.
Yeah, Belle Delphine. I was like, she set up a Pornhub account, and I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna spank that bank like crazy. And
Is she a Pornhub person now?
she has an account, but she doesn't upload porn. She trolls. All right, you get
Oh,
on
that's
there.
fucking hilarious, dude. I
And
fucking love it.
her most popular video, I believe, was a video of her saying PewDiePie came inside me. And if you look at, she has a print out picture of PewDiePie. She just eats him, eats the paper cutout.
That's fucking
You know,
great.
and I'm sure a lot of people will get off of that.
Maybe they did.
Oh,
Maybe
that's what we're missing.
like she does more lewd stuff on her Instagram than she does on most of the other play. If you check her out on there, I'm like, oh god, she's crossing the line. She's getting there.
All right, guys, everybody needs to switch out pictures of their feet for their avatars on this so we get more viewers.
That fucking taco salad. Just a few moments ago, he messaged me on Twitter saying like he wished I drew his avatar with a big massive pair of tits, and then he'd be YouTube famous. I'm like, wow, I mean,
oh come on,
well,
we're dudes. Their tits aren't gonna work. We need feet.
well, I mean, get a voice modulator and then commission me to do a gender bend of your character. Although
Playing up VR chat, you'll learn how to talk like a chick. I think that just happens.
with a username called Taco Salad, I'm like, it's a little too on the nose, man. A little too on the nose.
I'll be back. I need to get food.
All right. Oh, so how's it going? Besides the awful shit going on,
Bill and Ted number 3 starts filming tomorrow.
Really sweet.
Saw that on Twitter today.
I'm gonna have to
playing the role. Who's playing Bill and Ted?
Keanu Reeves. They're all coming back.
Yeah, they're all coming back.
Shit. Holy fuck, dude.
The only thing that bothered me, because some of the script information we found out, is apparently they changed the gender of their kids. Because
that's right. Yeah, they both had sons, but then they changed it to daughters or something. I don't know, man. I don't really care.
Look, if they can explain it, like maybe they had more kids, and these are their youngest daughters, and their son's now older and doing other things. Like if they made a movie like where they have a bunch of different kids, I'm okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
I don't know, man. It's Bill and Ted. I'm gonna just suck it up.
In fact, a thought occurred to me. I remember back in the 90s, there used to be movies with big families, or movies and TV shows that would have families like 2 parents and like 4 kids or 5 kids or who knows what not. I don't see that anymore. Like The Simpsons had like 3 kids, Family Guy, but those are parodies of those things. I remember
fucking now regular TV, it's like 90% black people. It's fucking weird watching it.
Like
that is not representative of the fucking United States, like at all. Like
I miss the good old days of Malcolm in the Middle. That show was fucking incredible. I love that show. Kids were like just kids getting into trouble, and parents were doing the best they can with the crazy kids. Yeah, okay. Bryan Cranston.
And Dad was getting ready to fucking like go off and sell meth in fucking the desert in a trailer.
Okay.
Oh man, that was the best. That was the best ending ever. Daddy goes off and sells meth. Yeah. Give it the kind of kids you have. I totally do
that spin-off series, that was great. Malcolm in the Middle spins off to fucking what was I forget what they called it. I never watched the show.
Breaking Bad. Yeah, I heard
Breaking
it's good.
Bad.
I've never seen an episode either, dude. So
I've watched.
I'm as much of a
episodes.
hipster douchebag as you now, dude.
I watched 2 episodes of it. You're worse.
Oh, I am worse. Holy fuck, dude.
I've seen the entire series of Breaking Bad. I will tell you this much. As much as I fucking love Breaking Bad, and I do, it's a really interesting show, it has virtually no rewatchability. It's like it's a one-time thing. You watch it, you're good. I'd never want to sit down and watch it again. Like, I could sit down and rewatch Game of Thrones because you have like costumes, set designs, everything like that. The only thing you get from Breaking Bad is, he does a lot of criminal stuff and he makes some meth, and that's entertaining and cool. But that's like not even half of the show. The rest of it is like family drama and talking with criminals who are also idiots and stuff. It's very limited. One-time watch. That's about it.
Yeah, shock value from one episode to the next.
It's
selling point.
And it's not that it's bad writing. It's all very well written. It's just.
I'm not saying it's bad writing. I'm just saying that's like the major thing, because that would make sense. If there's no rewatchability, it's like you're not going to be surprised by the crazy shit that happens in the next episode again.
I mean, look, part of the reason why I think Star Trek is as popular as it is because it's just these are people having normal conversations, except one's wearing an alien mask and they're on some sort of set with spaceships and stuff. It's so everything about that show, like all the interactions are normal as can be, but everything else is different, and it's infinite rewatchability because it's such a different world from our own. But there again, it also might be that I'm a huge Star Trek fan. So
nerd.
Oh yeah. I'll take my wedgie now.
No, I'm kidding. I like Star Trek a lot too, dude.
Look,
and I also like Star Wars, so I guess I'm a fucking traitor on some level.
Are you
from one or the other?
Are you as equally upset with the turn of both fandoms right now? The way the series is going for both of them.
Yeah, I don't know. I was never super hardcore for either one. I liked both like a lot, but not enough to fucking. I don't know, man. The Next Generation is still my favorite shit for Star Trek, Star Wars. Yeah, the last the new movies are kind of shitty.
Yeah,
and it is disappointing, but I'm not like angry. I guess I don't care that much.
People doubt me, but I'm making a prediction, and I've made this prediction for a while. I think Disney's going to have Star Wars for 5 more years, and then George Lucas is going to buy it back for about half of what they paid for it.
Yeah, that would be hilarious, dude.
And the reason why I say it, yeah.
Yeah, no, I was going to say, yeah, and then he can bring it back to its fucking original value.
Oh yeah, he'll reboot it. Like he'll start over from episode 7. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he's already setting up stuff. If he's already working on it.
Although he was pretty much responsible for the prequels, wasn't he? I mean,
yeah, he got a lot of shit for the prequels, and you know, rightfully so. But I think he needs to understand, and I think he's getting too old, so this will be a good thing. I think you can write the story, make the script, plan the lore, do all the other kind of stuff, but I think you need someone else to direct. Because George Lucas,
well, that's what he did originally. I mean, he didn't direct the Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, right?
That's right.
Like he did the first one, and he handed it off to others to fucking, kind of flesh it out or whatever.
He was too busy doing everything else, and that's why I think it worked. I think.
Yeah. He can give like the general idea, and then they can kind of go off of that. But whatever they did with, there was shit that actually pissed me off. Using the hyperspace to ram another fucking ship or whatever, that really pissed me off. So I guess I am a little more than a casual fan, dude, because I did get angry at that kind of shit.
Well,
the forced what do you call it, tension between the purple hair bitch and the fucking Poe Dameron, that was fucking, like, it was so forced and contrived. I'm like, this is fucking retarded, dude. She has no reason to be this fucking bitchy to this guy at this point. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. And for her sacrifice, I didn't give a shit. Like, I did not give a shit about that character at all. I didn't care that she was sacrificing herself. I was kind of glad she was dead, dude. So, yeah, they did a really shitty job with character development, fucking dialogue, the whole fucking story itself, dude. That's what I think.
They lost me in that movie. They lost me like straight from the beginning when it came to the whole the bomber thing. I knew we were in for trouble as soon as we saw this, and I just
forgot about that.
That one was killed me.
They're in space, and they still fucking.
People kept saying to me like, "Oh, it's a science fiction. Why are you getting so?" I'm like, it's it's fantasy. What's the big deal? What? Hold on a second. They're in space. Gravity doesn't work in space because it's in space.
Oh god, dude! I completely forgot about the bomber thing, dude.
It lingered on for me throughout the whole bloody movie. I mean, there was lots going on, but that fucking scene stayed with me the whole like whatever 2 hours it was.
Yeah, no, that's true. When you see something that ridiculous at the beginning of a movie, it's going to fuck with you throughout the rest of the fucking movie. You're like, this fucking movie, like, no matter what else is happening, you're like, dude, they just did bombers in space like fucking 20 minutes ago, dude. Motherfucker. Like, regardless of what else is going on in the movie, you're like, it's just fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, I always got so like mostly it was like from believe it or not, well maybe not. It's mostly from a lot of the female viewers who are saying, "Oh, just enjoy it. It's just a silly little sci-fi movie. It's like practically for kids." Like, why are they in spaceships then? Why aren't they fighting each other in kayaks? Like, it's a very simple concept. Now, granted, like you have to suspend your disbelief with things like the explosions. That's been around since the early one. Yeah, I get it. You need air in order to have explosions like that. I get it, but it still looks cool. All right, I can suspend that matter of disbelief because we didn't know that then. But still,
yeah, that's not a big deal, dude. To me,
like if they were to reboot Star Wars, I understand they probably would change that around. But I don't think that it would make an idea. It's the same reason.
I don't know. I mean, do you really want a movie that fucking has a huge explosion and you don't hear a fucking thing? I mean, you know what I mean? I don't.
You know what? The explosion was one of the coolest parts of the original Star Wars movie, and I actually would like it if they keep that in there. But like I said, that's tradition, and that's sort of part and parcel. We can accept that part because we didn't know that's how things worked in space because it was still very new.
Right.
I mean, yeah. And sometimes like a lot of companies want to or studios want to reboot, and thank God they don't. Like the Jurassic Park movies. Like the whole reason they didn't reboot Jurassic Park in these new Jurassic World movies because they made it sequels is because if they did, they'd have to give the dinosaurs feathers. And no one wants feathers on dinosaurs.
Yeah, that's true. Regardless of how true it is, fuck that.
It might be scientifically accurate, but it looks stupid.
Yeah, people for too long, you have that image of a dinosaur with fucking reptilian type skin. So yeah, you start throwing feathers on them, it's going to look fucking wacky. Yeah, again, even if it is true, dinosaurs had feathers eventually.
So I've been ranting on for a while. Hey, Gaming, you back yet?
Yes.
Hey, sorry about that. We went nerdy.
Yeah.
What happened?
No.
I don't know. It's been a while, dude, since I did it.
Don't get me started. I talk about fucking pop culture and I will fucking blow a gasket. I'm so upset. That's why I changed my avatar to this because I'm just nothing is working. I'm so frustrated. And I wish it was sexually, but it's not.
You gotta get you one of them men vibrators for men.
I got one of those. I'm bored of it already.
Jesus.
Dude, just pay someone to fuck you. I heard that works pretty well, dude.
How it works in Canada, this is how it is. It is perfectly legal to sell your services. However, it is 100% illegal to purchase said services. That it's so you can still say the women can still say it's my body, my choice. I get that. And I would totally support you and purchase and help your business. Except I would go to jail if I try.
Well, no, again, just make sure you proposition a hooker and not an undercover cop, and you'll probably be fine.
Yeah, I mean, if you offer enough, the undercover cop would probably blow you too. I mean,
all right, I'll do it and not arrest you.
You're just doing it wrong. When you go up to a prostitute, you ask them if they want a job application to make a porno, so that makes it legal.
Yeah, or modeling. You can do the modeling thing too. Like, no, I just want to pay you to do some like nude modeling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the way you can kind of get around it. You're like, okay, you're obviously not a cop. Now, how much does it cost to fuck you? After the nude shots were done, but I guess porno does kind of cut right through all that. You don't have to mess with the fucking.
Exactly. Just say, let's make a porno. It's legal.
Let's make a porno that I'm going to immediately erase afterwards.
What crime?
Or at least I'll wear a mask while doing it. I don't know.
No, you got to put that shit out on the internet so your parents can eventually find it, and your dad can be like looking at you like, God, why did I see that?
Or maybe someday, if you have kids, they'll see that.
Oh
Like,
yeah, there you go. That's the fucking payoff.
Like, Daddy, why?
That's not mommy.
I don't know. I don't, dude. If my dad had done porn, I'd probably be like impressed, dude. But I would be ashamed, I guess, if my mom did. That's kind of fucked up, I guess. But I don't know. I blame society.
You're sexist. Oh my God, you're one of them fucking male pig dog people or something.
Yeah, well, dude, here's the thing. I was thinking back to being a kid, like,
No, I know, I totally agree.
like you're really gonna be, like because your friends, like, you're not gonna really be upset, and this is never gonna happen anyway. But you're not really gonna be upset if a girl says she wants to fuck your dad. It's gonna be a little weird, but
well, you never get in a fight because somebody said your dad's a whore.
Yeah, exactly. Or again, all your friends wanting to fuck your mom is fucking infuriating. But if all your fucking girlfriends want to fuck your dad, you don't really give a shit. Again, it's society. It's not my fault. It can't be helped. Or something.
Yeah. Do.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I was kind of thinking earlier because I was almost wanting to ask for citations for literally everything anybody said during the stream, but I thought that would probably, because we started off with, like, oh, where'd you get that statistic? Like the first couple of things we talked about, were like asking for people, like, where'd you hear that? Where'd you get that stat?
You have any idea how much dead air there would be?
But also, I mean, to be fair, it's so fucking hard to know that what you found is even the right statistics and not just like propaganda for somebody.
Yeah, like
There's
you have to
so
know
little
the
quality
source.
control.
Yeah, you have to know the source and know that it's actually trustworthy and that it wasn't, essentially a think tank paid by for the left or the right or whoever the fuck, or whatever corporations and shit. Fuck science is what I'm saying.
No.
Yeah.
No, we need the science.
Yeah.
I love voting on things
not the
on
social
Twitter that I have no interest in. Like some cam girls, like, if I started fucking guys, would you be okay with it or would you be too jealous? I'm like, I'm gonna vote. I don't care. I'm never gonna send this chick money. I'm never gonna watch her videos. I just don't give a shit. But I'm gonna fucking vote on that quiz.
Yes.
Or like the people that are like, what should I stream tonight? And I'm like, I hope I pick something that nobody really wants to see. And I hope I'm the tipping vote. God, every time I see this fucking Antifa videos, it's just so fucking brutal recently.
It's a little hard to see them because you get so outraged. But I mean, like we were saying earlier, it's higher up. It's the people that are,
Yeah, the mayor is really the most at fault in Portland right now, more than anybody else.
Has the mayor come out with any fucking statements or anything, or the chief of police? Like, what are they fucking actually saying about it? Those assholes.
I think the chief of police and the police are being like, well, it's a really complicated situation. There's a lot of factors involved, and da-da-da-da-da.
It's really not.
I don't know if the mayor's saying anything other than, like, I'm part of Antifa, so I'm obviously never going to crack down on Antifa. You're going to have to get another mayor in here.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Well, it in the long run, this will not look good. This will probably be used against them. He ain't coming back. Hopefully.
Yeah. Well, you never know, man. It's fucking Portland. They're like fucking super leftist there, dude.
How would you even know whether they're fucking rigging the election, though? At this point, there's so many people from out of state, like, and Antifa is basically running the city.
Right.
Like, how would you even know if the mayor got voted out?
Well, yeah. And even if it was super leftist, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Minds can easily change. Like the majority of most of Canada is always very liberal, but given Trudeau's time in office, most of Canada has gone conservative. It's like when we had like a series of provincial elections, it's like super conservative all the way around Canada. It's ridiculous. He ain't staying here. Come October, Trudeau's gone. And the same thing could happen in different states. I mean,
I'm hoping it happens in Portland because somebody who's actually going to like enforce the laws is what they need right now. But I'm just saying, like, the people might vote the mayor out. If Antifa's basically running the city, I don't think anybody'd ever know.
Yeah.
They have a vested interest in maintaining that guy in power. And there's so many people from out of state that I don't know that are out of the city who don't have the right to vote for that, who probably are going to be voting anyway now because they're all there. I don't know that there's any way to fix that short of like military intervention at this point. Like they've basically fucking occupied it.
Yeah, we'll see. I wouldn't be surprised if Trump gets a like overwhelming majority vote this time around.
Oh, I think Trump's going to win for sure.
And even after like all the Google meddling information that came out, I mean, I think all that's gonna make Trump look even better. Just because they with Google they're actively going against.
Well, I mean, Trump met with fucking Kim Jong Un, like actually fucking entered North Korea, like obviously all in the DMZ, but like that's pretty fucking historic. That is a huge fucking step. So I mean, it may not necessarily lead to peace like right away or anything, but that's like starting down that path.
Well, if it brings them back to talking about peace and everything, I'm okay. I'm like, yes.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying that's going to be a huge fucking boost to his popularity.
He almost got something like that a while ago, but yeah, that didn't pan out, unfortunately. But still.
Yeah, well, they've got him and Kim Jong Un like shaking hands and taking turns going into the other country, so it's pretty fucking impressive right now. That's going to be a big benefit. The economy is huge. So many people more than you would be led to believe by the press really do care about, like, I'm making more money now than I was like 2 years ago. So, and taxes, next year, the taxes really, like, that's going to kick in. So, I think a lot of the taxes have already kicked in, but like the no longer having a fine for not having like medical care is going to stop this next tax season is when it officially stops. So that's kind of a big deal. Right. Although I don't know if that's in it. Like that's one that's a little more complicated for most people to follow, but should be interesting. I think Trump's got it unlocked. I'm really hoping that the House sways back to conservatives so that he can get some of this stuff done, especially with the border.
Yeah, I could see it happening.
Especially with, and also immigration laws. If he could get those wrangled up so that they're no longer like, well, you fucking violated our border and crossed it illegally, but you did it 6 months ago, so I guess we have to give you a citizenship now. Like fix that kind of shit. That would be huge. And I think that's one that a lot of Americans are starting to look at. Like, we want legal immigration. We just don't want massive amounts of illegal immigration.
Oh, yeah. Come in and take your jobs.
California now gives illegal immigrants fucking free medical care. Like, that's fucked up, man. I'm paying fucking for free medical care for people now? What the fuck is this shit?
Why am I not surprised? Goddamn California. It's always California.
Well, they already gave welfare benefits to fucking illegal aliens. Now it's like, we're also going to give them free medical care? Like, you're out of your fucking mind.
We'll see how long that stays.
Yeah, that's why the fucking cops in, like, Southern California are like, get the fuck out while you can. That's legitimately happening. They're telling people, like, you might want to leave the state. We're leaving the state. You might want to get the fuck out.
Yeah.
I have a feeling Southern California is going to make Portland look like a fucking tea party eventually. Because they're going to have the fucking bubonic plague, and they're probably going to end up with, like, fucking roving gangs and criminals and shit running the cities.
I heard about the bubonic plague going on, and That's creepy. That is very creepy. I don't like to think about that stuff creeping back in.
Yep, it's fucking awesome. I mean, the bubonic plague never went away, but it's never been a major issue. And now it might actually make a resurgence in fucking California,
Of
where it
course, in
becomes like a
California.
legitimately like big news.
If it had to make a resurgence anywhere, it would definitely have been in California.
Yeah, it has to fucking. It would have to be. It's true. Yay, my state. Are you happy gaming? For once, it's not Florida.
Mm-hmm.
So you're in California, are you? Eh?
I am. Yeah.
Can you do me a favor and head on over to? I think it's in California. I have to double check it. But head over to the Blizzard headquarters and tell them to fucking fix their shit with World of Warcraft. Anyway.
I'm gonna pass. That sounds like work. I'm really lazy. Where is the Blizzard headquarters?
That's a good
curious
question. I don't know. I'm not there. I'm so sick of their. I want World of Warcraft to be good again. It's so fucking stupid.
When was it good?
Early on, like when it first came out, it was fucking incredible. I guess that's why they're doing the test to bring back old school Warcraft.
Oh, it's in Irvine. That's super far away from me, dude.
Oh, is it? Never mind then. I didn't know where it was.
California is real fucking big.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, I'm in like Northern California. That's in Southern, so it'd be several hours at least.
Okay. Well, sorry about that. I had no idea.
Sorry about that. Yeah, in this fictional like pretend world where I was going to drive to fucking Blizzard's headquarters.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm Canadian.
Fucking stop fucking Canadian apologizing.
That's fucking racist. I'm sorry.
Absolutely is. Oh my god. Oh man, I think one of my favorite things though that I've been seeing as of late that's just real strange.
Okay.
Is everybody who's trying to pimp Antifa is showing like examples of them being fascist now. To like be like, but Antifa's really good. You can tell because look at this incredibly fascist thing that they did. Like, but are you listening to yourself?
Yeah, it's a little hard to try and take all these acts of violence and disruption and all that, especially what happened there with that reporter there. I can't remember his name, the Asian reporter there. That was just horrible. Like he got like what was it, like brain bleeding or something?
Yeah, you get brain hemorrhage.
Thank you, brain hemorrhage. Yeah,
which is the same thing. It's exactly what it is.
Brain bleeding.
Brain bleeding. Well,
that's retarded. Brain bleeding.
Well, I'm sorry. I come from Canada.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm just saying in general. Like everybody's saying that. Like why it's a hemorrhage. Like what?
Oh well, I mean, sometimes we can't remember words.
Anyways,
yeah, it's late, so. Well, for me anyway. I don't know about you.
It's 1 a.m.
Yay!
That's late, man. Go bed. You have games to play in the morning.
Well, soon enough. I got a babysit in the morning.
Really?
Who
would let you near children? Oh wait, family, isn't it? Okay, fair enough.
And I'm cheap, so of course they're gonna go for me over any fucking nanny.
Well, you're family, so of course it's like, of course you do that.
Oh, 7 hours from my house. I finally figured it out. I'm fucking that slow.
Is that how far away it is from you?
Yeah.
Shit. All right.
God damn, that's a long one. You must be closer to fucking Oregon then, right?
Let's see. I'm zooming out. Yeah, if I wanted to go to Oregon, it would be faster than if for me to go to like Southern California and visit Irvine.
I've seen pictures of Oregon. It looks beautiful.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to like move there or Washington State because I hear
Oh,
it's very,
don't go to fucking Portland.
I hear it's very dark and gloomy. Usually, always rainy and misty. Like that sounds like heaven for me.
Yeah, the Pacific Northwest actually gets more rainfall than the fucking like Amazon rainforest or the Congo or any of those places, dude.
Mm.
Now you know that.
Mm. And knowing it's half the battle.
Let's see.
Anyone? Anyone?
That's He-Man, right?
Yeah, G.I. Joe. It's G.I. Joe, right? I don't ever trust my memory anymore, dude, but I'm pretty sure that's G.I. Joe.
It's totally My Little Pony.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got it.
I remember people were saying how glad they were that My Little Pony finally ended. I'm like, because they wrapped up. Man, that shit's coming back.
Is
Oh,
it?
really?
I mean, it was super popular. I'd be kind of surprised if it didn't.
Yeah,
Well,
no shit.
The reason is like Hasbro set up like an animation department where they make cartoons and stuff, and they need to make stuff that makes money. That's why I'm like, guaranteed My Little Pony's coming back because that shit made money.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if they reboot it and all that, well, who knows? It might not do well, but I foresee that it's going to. If they're smart, they're not going to reboot it. They'll just bring it back with like a different art style and just bring back all the actors and everything.
Everybody's going to be trans.
No. If you want money, you don't do that. You don't do that.
I don't know, man. It seems like the any of these businesses don't learn the get woke, go broke phenomenon. You know,
Go broke.
No.
It varies. I mean,
I hate when people do that shit where they fucking erase a post.
Your post.
erase your post.
There was this great picture of like 3 weird fat Antifa people that was funny as fuck, but I can't share it with you guys because the guy deleted it right away.
That sucks.
It was like a fat lady with a funny tiny shirt.
Oh, the I'm still hot fat lady. That one of those.
Oh no!
Or more of a Walmart type fat lady.
Like if by Walmart you mean she looks like she might have eaten the Walmart, then yeah, she might have eaten a Walmart or two.
I'm sorry, I missed that.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking impressive. Hey, it's Cosmic Kitty calling us pedos. What's up, Cosmic Kitty?
The fuck is Cosmic Kitty?
I assume that's gaming's like #1 fan guy.
What the fuck? Why you put me on this?
Isn't that one guy that follows you around everywhere? Doesn't he have like fucking like 20 million fucking profiles or some shit?
I have no idea what the fuck you idiots are talking about.
You mean
The guy that plays the flute?
Are you talking about Loki?
Yeah, doesn't he have like 1 million fucking profiles or some shit?
Probably.
So I was just assuming that Cosmic Kitty was Loki.
Call us pedos in the chat if it's you, Loki.
Oh, look at that! He did. It's obviously
Okay,
Loki.
yeah,
He already did that.
I mean, I know Loki's around. I mean,
And I cannot imagine how Loki could possibly get an account banned and need to like switch over to Cosmic Kitty or something. It's so weird.
That can never happen, dude. Be fucked up.
The flute.
It's just some random person that happened on our stream that just likes.
Oh yeah, if you're not Loki, hey, what's up, Cosmic Kitty? How's it going?
Yeah, welcome to the channel.
I haven't been paying attention to chat for a while because I'm fucking out of it. So who knows how long ago that was left there?
10:31. It was like 2 minutes ago, dude.
Oh, I didn't know you could figure that out.
The time is right there.
Not on my screen. Here, I'll show you what I get.
Oh fuck! Why wouldn't it show the fucking person who's actually doing the stream the times that people post? That's fucking weird.
I think
I'm not on my phone. I'm on a computer.
No, I know.
There. That's what I get in the chat. That's all I get. So I don't know.
Even if you maximize it, it's nowhere there. Wow.
Oh, let's see if I maximize it. Yeah, no, it's not there.
Oh, you can't see it. What the hell?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Fuck you guys. Telling
Yeah.
me I'm stupid because I don't fucking see something that's not there.
Oh, you're still stupid though. Yeah,
I bet it was the settings. You mess with the settings, dude.
I messed with the setting. There's only one setting. It's just like top chat or like something else.
Nah, you fucked it up, dude. It has to be, dude. There's no way YouTube would do something silly like that, like have the fucking person that's running the stream not be able to see when something's posted. But
Well, in a
everyone
fucking
else
month,
can.
say goodbye to fucking Hangouts. It's gonna be webcams, whatever that is. I don't know if that's gonna how that's gonna work. If you can even still have like multiple people on a stream like this.
As far as I can tell, no. You can just do one person. But
Oh, that's fucked. You're gonna have to like do what is it, through OBS then?
well, that or you do Discord.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, Discord through OBS to
Yeah.
broadcast it.
Wait, what? What the fuck did I miss?
Oh,
Hangouts is going away on
August 1st?
YouTube August 1st.
I didn't think it was that soon. I thought we had a good couple months left.
Yeah, I did too. When he told me
Nah,
that, holy shit!
it literally says August 1st.
I thought it was like on fucking 2020. They said it was gonna leave it for at least till 2020.
When I signed on today to start the stream, it said August 1st. So,
and it was August 1st this year, not 2020.
it didn't clarify.
Mm.
It just said August 1st.
Yeah, if it doesn't clarify, then yeah,
I assume it's this
it would
year.
have to be this month, yeah, or this year, yeah. That's fucking short notice. Usually they'll leave shit up for like a good at least 6 months after they announce that kind of shit. And usually, like
maybe I just maybe it is 2020 and I don't realize it, but
no, like I said,
or it's just a weird way of.
Yeah, if the year's not there, then you'd have to assume it's this year. That's fucked up.
See, last day of Google Hangouts.
I already know they haven't been updating things, so
it looks like all the last articles are from January, so maybe in a few days they'll come out and like be like, it's all gonna go away this year in like August. Because they were getting that it was going to be October of 2020. Well, when the articles that came out in January, that's what they were told at least.
It reveals end date for Hangouts. Oh yeah, that's from January too. Let me see what it says for the end date though.
Oh no,
that one says October. That says October, but it sounds like they might have ramped that up. Moved it up a couple months. Hold on.
I wonder why.
We're the reason they're getting rid of Hangouts. They're reaching too many people.
Dude, well, I would imagine for them, like, if you think about how much shit that they have recorded and archived, all that kind of shit, it's a lot of fucking data that's getting used up. You know what I mean? It's probably getting incredibly expensive, or has been incredibly expensive.
I mean, compared to the amount of money they're bringing in for all this shit, it's probably not that much. So,
yeah, I don't know, man. If you think about just again,
I think it's more about they just want to make it less and less available and cut down to basically just like cable networks are putting shit on there,
Well, I don't know about that. My guess is, this is just a guess. I actually think they're going to bring in something new that hopefully will be better for them in the way of moderating and checking out things. I think it'll be like a new type of Hangouts. And the reason why I say that is because turns out that the newest, most popular content on YouTube is actually a lot of these new Hangouts, these people having long form conversation like Dave Rubin, that kind of stuff. These have been incredibly popular. Now, granted, They definitely are fighting against it because of all the shit we've been hearing about, taking down conservative talking points and whatnot. Which is not really in their best interest because it turns out that this is the format, the long form format of conversations are growing in popularity.
Nah.
So, which could be why they're getting rid of Hangouts, but I think that in the future is they're going to have to bring it back if they did take it down because like people, like not us, but other people who do stuff like this make a great deal more money. And
yeah, they're just choking us off because we're fucking conservative and they hate us. That's why we're not popular.
Well,
It's not that we're just a terrible show.
No, it's wow. I mean, that's your fault, but
we're all responsible for that.
Shots fired.
Oh, I see. He's only Canadian until it's like wait, taking the real blame? Nah.
What, me? No. Why would I do that?
We need to get like a chick. Oh, hey, what's up, Turish?
Hey, Turish.
Oh, gaming Samaj, others I don't know. Thanks,
I
sir.
don't know you either, son. Yeah, take that.
Oh man, we got people calling us pedos and unknown.
Dude, nobody
had a
knows.
heart, it
Nobody
would hurt.
knows the Cosmic Kitty person that was fucking calling us pedos for some reason.
We need Satan. We need Satan so we can threaten to rape him or something.
It's so fucking random, dude.
That's some chick.
Yeah, well, the
Oh,
picture.
what's good, girl? Gaming is single. He wants you. I can tell. I mean, he's gay, but don't let that fucking stop you.
Yeah, I feel like he just hasn't given pussy enough of a chance, dude.
That's so fucking obnoxious sounding. Just fucking,
oh man,
that's like the cringiest shit.
Yeah, stop choosing to be gay, goddammit. Fucking obnoxious. Oh, is that not what you meant?
Hey, Cherish, I'm mad at you. How come you never come to say hi to my channel, jerk?
Because he's seen your stuff before?
Then again, he's fucking Canadian, so what do you expect?
He must be like Samaj's alternate account. Samaj is like, I'll make him think somebody's watching.
Poor little fellers.
No,
trying
first of all, Turish is not an asshole, so no, don't insult Turish. I mean, he's an asshole to me, but
Man, shots fired for sure now.
Take that.
Man, anybody know a good weed subscription box?
I don't know what you just.
What? Weed subscription box? You mean like
where you get smoking paraphernalia and like snack foods?
I think you have a future business prospects that you need to start investing in.
I've seen a bunch of fucking weed boxes, and I know there's some snack boxes out there.
Okay.
But I haven't seen one where it's a legitimate 50-50 split of you get a small glass pipe and some papers and shit, and then some fucking weird munchies once a month. They need to do that for $30. It'd be the way to go.
That's actually a really good idea. I'm surprised that hasn't happened yet. Really?
Yeah. The best I've seen is there's a couple of boxes where you get a piece of candy in there.
Well, I think there's probably a few problems with that. One, loot boxes like Loot Crate and all that kind of stuff have dropped in popularity, mostly because the stuff they started putting out kind of suck.
So, yeah.
I used to have a Loot Crate subscription, and I just stopped because it was just nonsense. Half the stuff I got I just threw away because it was just such garbage. And I think that there's that. But the other problem is stoners like to get stoned more than once a week. So chances are, if you're going to give them something, you got to give it a every week to 2 week kind of thing. That's a lot more work than what I'm sure you want to put into it.
Well, I mean, the thing with the weed boxes, the paraphernalia ones, basically you get a glass pipe, and then every so often you get a water pipe, a cheap one. And then you also get, in every one, you'll get some basic papers, maybe some hemp wick, a couple of lighters, maybe a grinder, potentially some sort of weed carrying thing, like a jar or like Rubbermaid container kind of thing, or something like that, and then you just get like maybe like some flavored wraps. So it was just like a nifty way to get like a grab bag of stuff once a month that you're probably going to use over the between that and the next one you get.
I need a grab bag right now. Wait, what?
I don't think they were selling testicles in my example.
Damn it!
They do have gummy dicks. You can send them to somebody and be like, "Here, eat a bag of dicks," and it's literally dicks made out of gummies.
Fucking funny story. My mom's dad didn't realize that prairie oysters were like fucking sheep balls.
Mm.
Or no, they're actually bull balls. And he went to a restaurant when my mom was a kid. Like he went and he ordered like 12, and they were like, "Sir, it only comes with 2." And he's like, "I want 12." So they fucking served him like 6 fucking meals worth of cow balls. Because he wouldn't fucking listen when they were trying to explain like this
How
is.
is it a cow, dumbass?
I don't know, but like cow balls are fucking apparently quite large.
Oh,
So.
Has he never seen a Chevy Chase movie?
Oh yeah. Though this would have been like maybe potentially before that movie came out.
First of all, how much did he fucking spend?
All right, I can't remember which movie it was. What movie am I? I know the scene, but I can't remember the fucking movie.
Yeah, this would have been in like the 70s, man, like the 60s or 70s.
Well, that's back when Chevy Chase was still relevant. No, even that was before them.
Right. So partially.
Does everybody know what I'm talking about? The Chevy Chase scene where he's eating the macaroni like this? Okay, all right. I was just checking.
Not cool. No.
All right, there's a scene where he's eating them and he's going for the record, and they don't tell him what it is until like after he's fucking beat the record or whatever. Yeah, it's one. No, it's got to be one of the fucking National Lampoon ones because I think Randy Quaid is the one that's like, you can get them some shirts for the kids or something. Like at the end of it. God damn it! It's pissing me off that I can't find the fucking. Oh wait, I'm still in the news. Okay. Funny Farm. Okay. The movie was Funny Farm. Lamb fries. Lamb fries or lamb testicles. Okay. Lamb fries. Why do you fucking do that? I think that's fucked up. Like you should literally be calling it.
Oh no, Satan might be dead.
Wait, what?
I'll show you in a second, and then you'll laugh because it's dumb.
Okay, yeah, you gotta be careful. There've been a lot of deaths lately.
Well, I mean, he might be dead. That's entirely possible. He does a lot of fucking drugs. So.
Oh shit! We should pretend that we're fucking super sad that Etika died because we were good friends with him or something.
Oh, is that somebody that matters?
Yeah, apparently, dude.
I don't know who that is, but everybody like, yeah, I feel really bad that enter name here died.
Yeah, Philly D was so genuinely broken up about it that.
Well, maybe he actually knew the person. Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't, dude.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm just saying, like maybe they worked together at some point.
He was so genuinely broken up about it that in a video that was 2 minutes and 49 seconds, there were 24 fucking edits.
Oh wow!
So he basically could barely get through a fucking sentence before stopping. You know what I mean? It couldn't sound genuine and sincere for more than like a fucking 7 seconds at a time, dude.
So back to people I don't care about. Satan might be dead because there was a plane crash in Dallas that killed like 10 people. It was near Addison, Texas, which I guess is in the Dallas area, supposedly.
We wouldn't be that lucky.
20 miles north of Dallas.
We're not getting rid of Satan that easily, dude.
And even if he was in that plane, he'll be the one that's fucking survived.
Mm-hmm.
He'd be like, I'm too fucking mean to die. And drunk. Way too drunk to fucking die.
I haven't heard from him for a while, dude. That's fucking crazy drunken spree like a few nights ago.
Yeah.
Oh, that last time he actually fell asleep in Doc Griffin and started moaning. I'm not moaning, snoring.
Yeah, I caught that. I was like, damn it, that's our thing, you fucker.
Like that sleeping whore cheating on the rest of us.
Right. But I haven't heard from him since that night, dude. I'm sure he's been around, but
Again, we haven't been lucky enough. But no, I saw him a few days ago. So unfortunately, he's fine.
Well, the plane crash was today, like 5 hours ago.
Again, there's no way
so
we wouldn't be lucky.
Look, don't ruin my fucking fantasy, man. In my fantasy, we can all pretend to be really sad and get subscribers because Satan died.
I'm so sad. Who died?
Yeah,
But
I'm so sad. I can't remember. What was the name again?
Itikai, how do I pronounce this?
Sute and Sitire? Sitire.
Oh, man.
Satan?
Maybe
Those all
Santa.
sound
Maybe,
like possible. That's the funny thing to me.
maybe it's Santa.
Satan and Santa. Oh.
Yeah, the late father of Opal. Opalescence Moonchild. Because I know he really likes that joke.
He gets furious at that shit. That's funny.
She throws around that daddy stuff way too fucking freely. That's fucking terrifying. And not in like a sexy way, but more like you're actually her dad way, which is even worse.
Is she still around? She's still doing shit? I haven't fucking heard anything from her in a while.
Opal? Did she do like a drawing stuff on her channel? She did a lot of like drawing streams.
Yeah, I just don't know if is she any good at it?
She's getting better. She's been doing it for a while.
I mean, as far as drawing, she's pretty darn good, better than I am at least. But I don't know about the streaming part.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's definitely better than I can do.
I mean, if there were titties in the stream, I'd watch it. But I don't know. There's like art isn't very interesting to me. I'm always fascinated by the end product, but I'm just too lazy to watch the actual work that goes into it.
Yeah, it depends
I
how
feel
much
like a time lapse. Like time lapse ones aren't bad.
And I know how to say like chiaroscuro, so I can like sound like I know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what that is.
Like the shadows and stuff, essentially.
Oh, okay.
Contrast, shadows, darkness, and light.
I learned the phrase daguerreotype so I can sound smart.
God damn it.
Haha.
Fucking contagious.
There's a fucking game now where you can hang out with like an anime girl in VR. God damn it.
Yeah. I mean,
apparently one of the things you can do is take a picture of her underpants, like, and then like hand it to her, and she gets mad and tears it up.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds fascinating. Can you talk about Sea of Thieves
Fucking
now?
so weeby, so fucking weeby, dude. That's even more like sad than the foot fags, man. Somebody's like, I'm gonna make an anime game where you can take a picture of the girl's underwear and then she'll get mad at you for it because it's fucking anime.
That is kind of weird. Yeah, that is fucking weird. Jesus Christ.
it was bound to happen.
Honestly, like I was surprised that there is VR porn with real people and not with anime characters first.
Well,
I genuinely thought VR anime porn would happen way before fucking real people like VR porn.
Well, a woman needs to eat, so obviously she's gonna, get on there as soon as possible. But yeah, no, it was bound sooner or later to it'd be VR porn.
Oh, I haven't seen any anime VR porn or any real anime VR porn. Like, there's little like 10-second attempts or whatever, but.
Well, I think the main difference or the thing is with it is that a lot of the anime porn that gets made, it's still hand drawn. People aren't, they're not all that skilled with computers, if you will.
See, that's what I figured is it'd be cheaper to make the animated because you don't have to buy the fucking camera setup.
Yeah, well, yeah. Like if you do it CG, you could do it animated and all that. But I mean, learning how to use and make computer animated stuff is a lot harder than you might think. Like I've been planning that kind of stuff for a while, and even I haven't made that step over to do an actual 3D animation because I just don't know how.
Well, now
And
you know there's a fucking market to make it worth learning.
there's always a
VR hentai fucking website, dude.
oh yeah, there's always a market for that kind of stuff. And there's good money to be made in that. And don't think I haven't thought about it, but
And then you can even hook it up to like sex machine things that like jack dudes off with the fucking fleshlights now.
well, you know what? They do actually make inflatable bodies. So
Oh, they do that now too.
yeah, you make a little. Yeah, you just make a little blow up doll.
5 seconds and you miss something.
Yeah, you can make a little blow up doll, and you put on the VR headset, and it gives you something to touch with your actual hands as the thing goes on. Oh yeah.
Dude, I think I saw that something like that. Like it was just part of the body. Like it wasn't the entire body.
No,
but it was like just the torso or something.
Yeah,
just like part of the legs.
Fascinating. This sounds so cool. Yeah,
well, pretend it's gay fucking porn, dude. It's not that hard. Dude.
Oh yeah, it's fascinating too.
Give it time; it might happen.
Well, see, the difference between all of us is I actually do get laid by real people. So there's that.
Yeah.
Citation needed.
Well,
I'll show you some pictures, motherfucker. I ain't shy.
I believe you.
I didn't get a question. I'm pretty sure it's a thing. With that said, though, it's gross. But I mean, it's a thing, and probably full of disease, mostly fungal, I'm sure, but still. I'm calling you gross gaming.
I've been called worse by better, so
okay, fair enough.
Yeah, that was like a Canadian insult, so it's almost polite,
Oh, yeah.
I'll just take it as compliments. So whatever.
I'm allowed to be mean to him. I got him subs.
Well, and by the way, I got one more extra sub now.
You're welcome.
Yay!
I'm going to take all the credit for any of these things because I should.
Get me to 200 then.
Do I have to?
Yes!
I'm taking.
It's only 8 more. So being a bitch about it.
I almost got you 200 already. I'm just going to take credit and just, say I did a good job.
Not till you reach 200.
Yeah, fuck it. Even if you do reach 200, I'm still taking credit.
No, you gotta get me to 200 yourself.
I'm just gonna say I already did. There. Yeah, I'm gonna succeed. Anyway, there'll be other streams. There'll be other ways for me to show.
Why am I so tired?
I don't know. Could it have something to do with the fact that it's late at night?
Oh yeah, that too. And I got laid too earlier, so yeah, definitely body hurts.
Sounds like you were the one doing all the work.
I was.
Fight. Kiss.
Okay.
Do you think that there's a market? Do you guys think there might be a market if someone was to make a really long wax paper sheet for your back, in case you have no one to do it for you?
What?
All right. You mean like to wax your back, back hair?
Yeah, like the back hair. Like I think about like from time to time, like some people like they'll wax their legs and all that kind of stuff. I've thought about what if someone made like a giant pad that you can add like some adhesive or something like that and have it or put it on the other side of the door or whatever, and it can wax your whole back. Just peel it off there and put it on you like a Band-Aid. Wait for the time, and then I don't know, hook it behind the door or something, and then just push yourself forward.
You could rip it off by slamming the door.
Fur stripe on your back or something. Like your
maybe
back is covered in fur.
Like if you're really hairy, and let's say there's no one there that can do your back for you, because let's be honest, you can't do your back. What? So what? Why not?
Well, yeah, you can't shave it. Yeah.
No, you can't shave. You can't do nothing. Let's say in
my scenario, put on like suntan lotion on your back with a towel and saran wrap.
And that's okay. Well, and that's all well and good, but waxing your back though. Let's say you're self-conscious about that.
Get a back scratcher, get some duct tape and a razor.
That sounds highly dangerous.
Just fucking shave that mofo with like a fucking mirror, dude.
Oh man, yeah, I that'd be super dangerous, especially if you were an older guy, your skin's already hanging loose.
I mean,
little
how
bit.
do you think Stabby does it? I mean, hello.
He's literally telling you what he does.
I'm
very oddly, like very like sparsely furry. I'm not like very hairy.
Yeah, but let's say you were self-conscious enough that you wanted to do something about it, but you had no one to do it for you.
That's why you go to a
you're
fucking
gross.
spa to do it for you.
Do you think?
I'd get a hooker for that. I'd be like, you're gonna fucking earn your money this time. You thought fucking people was gross. Well, you fucking see my back. Here's a fucking pot of wax, bitch.
How much for the full hour?
It's gonna take you that whole hour too. Oh man, that'd be so funny. I want to get a prostitute and like make her clean my fucking house. I got an hour. This house can fucking use some work. Get to moving.
They do have topless maids, dude. So I guess that is kind of basically.
That would probably be cheaper than what I'm thinking.
Yeah, just hire the topless maid, dude.
I think a topless maid would probably be more expensive since it's gonna be.
I was thinking like a high-end fucking escort.
I was just thinking, just say, all right, you leave your clothes by the door. Here's an apron. Here's a bucket of water. Get on that floor and start scrubbing.
Why the fuck would you make her wear an apron?
Oh, just so it doesn't get all the chemicals on you. I don't want her turning around.
Yeah, don't make her wear an apron. Get like a fucking onesie or something weird. You're gonna dress like a chicken, fucking footy pajama chicken.
Ever heard of the Virgin Killer sweater?
Fucking the ones with like the backless sweater or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe get one of those.
Oh god, I hate you guys so much.
Oh, you want to make her like hot? I just want to like fucking be obnoxious. The total difference there.
Oh, I hate talking to straight guys. Says gaming.
I didn't say that. I just.
Oh my god, they're talking about straight things again. It's fucking pig dogs.
Fucking oppressive assholes.
We need oiled field workers, people in the boonies. There's our market.
Yeah. Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't be sharing this.
I don't care. I mean, is it nudity? I mean, there's no fucking tits.
I mean, it was only a butt crack.
That's
who fucking cares?
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Who cares?
We don't have enough of an audience to fucking worry. Like, I mean, and if there was like titties, it would set off an algorithm. But I'm sure that's fine. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's Virgin Killer sweater. That doesn't look like it would be very warm though.
It's not meant for warmth. That's for sure.
I don't get it. What's it for now?
It's called the name of it is the Virgin Killer.
What's a virgin?
It's a sort of one of the breeds of ticks.
Oh, okay. So you put the tick in you?
You gotta pull the head off so that it like doesn't get stuck in your body or something and take all your blood or whatever.
Well, then that would actually make the head actually get stuck.
Oh, then you light it on fire with fucking gasoline?
Yeah, or olive oil.
Yay, olive oil. The one thing in your kitchen that you probably can use as lube without like causing some sort of weird infection. And
I'm basing that on a scene from City of Angels. That's my scientific research on that one.
The olive oil is the big go-to for preppers when they're supposed to make like homemade lanterns.
Mm.
They're like, you could make a 6-hour lantern with a Coca-Cola can and a bottle of olive oil.
Oh, wow. That's fascinating.
Oh,
Isn't it though? So fucking awesome.
Oh, yeah. I'm so excited right now.
If you're in the South, you can do the same thing with Crisco instead because, olive oil is too expensive and healthy.
How's that Sea of Thieves game going on?
I maybe played that once in the last couple fucking weeks, man. It's pretty fucking terrible. They really fucked up the balance in the combat, so it's really not that fun.
What do you mean? They have open chests now, dude. It can't be all bad.
Mm-hmm.
No, they have 4 weapons you can use, and they made it so that only one of them matters. So it's fucking a waste of time. It's not entertaining anymore.
It's fucking Jag-offs.
It just turned into Call of Duty essentially, like on the water.
That sucks.
You just run around and use the one-hit kill weapon because none of the other ones fucking do anything that matters anymore. It used to be interesting because like they were all balanced and nothing was a one-hit kill, so you had all sorts of different strategies to worry about. So it was kind of cool.
Mm.
But now it's just like everybody's running around and just hitting you with the shotgun up close. That's all. That's all they do.
Wow. Well, it's like the golden gun from GoldenEye, dude.
Essentially, yeah. It's like if you had the golden gun from the get-go in every single game as one of your options, like would you ever pick anything else?
All right. Yeah. I hear you. That's fucked up.
My favorite thing in GoldenEye was to just grab a grenade, pull the pin, and run at people. There was like, I'm gonna get you if you. Oh shit! No grenade.
Yeah,
Oh,
my favorite one was proximity mines, dude.
Oh, that was fun
hated
too.
that
Fuck
shit,
yeah, those were great.
People fucking hated proximity mines, dude.
Especially if you just throw them like randomly around the place if everybody has them.
Oh no, I would throw them at the body armor. I was that asshole.
Oh, that's pretty fucked up. I like it.
Yeah. Like, oh, you're going for the body armor? Bam! Fucking dead. Which I realize now is pretty fucked up.
I mean, that's the point. That should be your next streaming game. Gaming and yelling is GoldenEye.
Never played it.
It's a Nintendo game. He ain't gonna play it. He doesn't like quality.
Nintendo 64 garbage. Yeah, no.
How dare you, sir? How dare you? Don't you
It's
fucking.
far superior to that League of Legends crap you're playing.
Yeah, because I'm sure that game has over 10 million people playing it as we speak. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
No.
just because a lot of people play that terrible game doesn't make it better.
You know,
The market says otherwise.
there's a game.
I don't know if you can throw stones, Mr. Sea of Thieves.
I don't know. Maybe it's because the game doesn't charge you. That's the only reason they have so many people. They gotta give it away free in order to get the audience.
Yeah, and how is it making billions of dollars? Explain that one.
Microtransactions?
It's like the kids are stealing their mommy's and daddy's credit cards to put sexy outfits on the fucking girly models. I assume.
I don't think there's that many sexy outfits in the game.
I mean, I'd be kind of surprised if they didn't have any. Then again, like I'm sure you remember being in fucking like high school, like where everything is fucking hot. You're like, oh my god, that girl's wearing a shirt. I'm gonna fucking masturbate now.
Yeah, it happens. It happened to me all the time. Like, whoa, hot chick. Yeah.
Yep.
You got me.
You'd be watching Alf, and you'd be like, God damn, that is a sexy alien.
Well, fuck, he's fucking hairy as fuck. Hell yeah! And look at that big mouth. Oh God, please go down on me.
And he destroys your worst enemy, pussy. So
yeah. Well, I mean, he's probably like bisexual because he does.
Oh, that's right. He eats the pussy.
Yeah. He technically eats pussy.
Yeah, that's a downside.
Yeah, but at least he's committed to making somebody come.
Well, this stream just went full retarded. Good night, everybody.
Have you seen Permanent? What's the movie? They made a movie about the fucking dude that was a writer for Alf, a creator of Alf, where he's apparently a fucking like a heroin addict the whole fucking time.
Oh, he's like the guy was a degenerate.
Yeah, well, fucking heroin addict.
Oh, I was hoping it'd be like worse than like just the heroin. And like, it starts out with him doing heroin, and then he fucking starts eating a fucking dog or somebody's fucking pet in their fucking living room.
Yeah. Well, I think he was like because he had knocked some chick up who was played by Elizabeth Hurley. If anyone remembers Elizabeth Hurley back in the day,
that'd be the only reason I'd watch the movie. Like, is Elizabeth Hurley going to show some titty?
Does she? I can't remember. I think it's called Permanent Midnight. I'm gonna have to check it. But yeah, it's played by Ben Stiller. Ben Stiller plays the guy.
And I want to look up Elizabeth Hurley's tits.
What do you call it? Fucking. So yeah, he plays the guy. I can't remember what the fuck I was just gonna say, but it's driving me nuts that I can't remember the name of the movie. Oh yeah, at one point, like he brings like the baby, like they have a baby together. He actually brings the baby along, like to fucking score his drugs and shit. And then like one time I think he had like gotten arrested, and the baby was just like stuck in the car.
Oh man, that's fucking. I saw a thing on like Twitter where, or not Twitter, on one of the fucking Reddit videos where somebody like fucking their older sister basically tried to sell them to the dealer for drugs.
Yeah.
And the dealer was like, fucking what? No. It's just like,
wow. That's
like,
fucked up.
And
I would
then
turn him in.
Yeah, like the dealer and his fucking like muscle were like, we're gonna fuck you up now. Like, we're just gonna beat the shit out of you because you're just fucking terrible people.
Oh, yeah. So it was like a couple that were trying to sell their kids?
It was like the sister and her boyfriend were trying to sell her little brother.
God damn.
Her 9-year-old little brother. And he was like, he thought they were just like out having fun together.
Yeah. That's fucking disgusting.
Yay, cheerful topics.
Happy fun time stream.
If you want to read like or listen to somebody like in a robot voice read some of like the weirdest fucking tragedies of humanity, those fucking Reddit like videos are fucking where it's at, man. The worst fucking shit. Like then we found our neighbor who had been shooting the cat every time it went over there. Like every time we got a cat and it'd get in their yard, they'd shoot it, and that's why they were all dying.
Dude, I don't know that I've spent more than like 10 minutes on Reddit, like ever.
I've never spent any time on Reddit. I just see these videos where they collect like the funnier parts of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I have watched some of the compilations. Nothing like what you're describing. Jesus fucking
Gaming left. He's like, nah, we're talking about Reddit now. It's time to fucking go.
The only time I ever really used Reddit is I was trying to look up something I heard about on Rooster Teeth of all things. Only enough, it's one of their podcasts.
Was it Doppelbanger?
No, actually, it was the double dick dude.
The double what?
The double dick dude.
You know why gaming left?
Oh, I never heard of that.
Doc Griffin started streaming about 10 minutes ago, dude.
Oh, that's why he left. Okay,
that could be it.
Yeah, no, I understand.
So, like, yeah, it's exactly what I said. A guy who was born with two penises, and he was called Double Dick Dude. And he has a condition, and yeah, he talks about his thing. It was on Reddit. It was apparently.
There was fucking one of those guys with two cocks that I'd read. Like at some point, there was like one of the doctors like, you have this extra like thing here that's holding back one of your cocks. Like gets it snipped, and then both of them end up being like fucking the same length and like 9 inches. So you had like 2 9-inch cocks, dude. I was like, man, that's fucked up.
Damn, dude, that guy's fucking packing hardcore.
It angers me. It makes me angry at God. Like I don't have a tiny dick, but it's not big. It's not huge. You know what I mean? But this fucking guy's packing 2 9-inch cocks. Fuck you, God. You're an asshole.
Well, and most of the time, the action he gets mostly of like women who are just curious. It's like that's a thing, like they didn't know.
Wasn't there somebody on Liz Reptile's old streams that was supposed to have 2 cocks?
I don't know.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't.
Well, if it was Zephaniarian, he was probably lying. So
no, it was somebody else, dude. It was one of the regulars before the fucking that fucking asshole came on the scene.
Yeah.
But I could be mistaken.
Well, yeah, and what surprised me, it's like so shit went down with the whole Zeph thing. And Liz stopped talking to all of us, like me and I want to say, yeah, it used to be a co-host in the cunt stream, but then cunt stream went down. Fucking hacked.
Oh, the cunt stream end?
It did. Well, yeah, because
it got hacked. I remember.
Yeah. So he rebranded and all that, and then Trippy decided to be an ass, and he made a new cunt stream channel and calls himself the cunt stream now. So we just let it go. But anyway, like their shit went down with Zeph, and Liz was like, Liz and Zeph were like the public enemy number 1 on the internet. Everyone was on their case, and I thought she just fucking hated it. I posted something not too long ago, and she commented saying very nice things about me and everything. I thought, oh, you don't hate me like everyone else? Okay.
I stayed out of that shit. That just started to get like real fucking weird. Like I saw the beginning of that shit, and I was just like, "This is getting real fucking weird."
Yeah, well, as soon as
out of it,
as soon as Zeph came on the scene, I was like, I can't fucking, I'm not doing the shit.
yeah.
Because I knew how full of shit that dude was before any of that shit happened. I'm like, oh, this guy's your manager or whatever. I'm like, I can't stick around for this, dude. I know this guy's.
Sure. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's what he said at first, and I was like, if he's involved at all, I can't fucking do this, dude.
Yeah, things didn't go all that well, so.
Yep.
Yeah, she really, yeah. It would be interesting to see where she would be at if he never got involved with anything.
Because her channel was growing, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it was. I mean, her streams were okay. Honestly, the chats were more interesting than anything she was doing on the streams, dude. A lot of the time, not that they were bad, but I mean, it was just them playing Quiplash or fucking, that kind of shit.
I fucking hate Quiplash. Oh god, I hate.
I actually liked it back then, but yeah, I couldn't fucking stand it now.
Oh yeah, that was like an entertaining thing for like a day or two.
It only has like expensive a day or two. It's not even worth going back. Of course, it doesn't help me that I'm a dyslexic, so I couldn't follow anything.
But it was kind of funny putting the, the edgy answers and shit in there, dude. All the Hitler-esque bullshit.
Yeah. It was entertaining for a while, but that kind of thing is always going to be short-lived. Just not.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It was great, and then it wasn't anymore.
Pretty much.
Kill them all.
Yeah.
Let God sort them out. Oh wait, that's how I got banned off of Twitter for like 7 days.
Yeah, you best shut up on that one. Just shush.
Why do I not?
Fucking recommend the Purge of Humorless Cunts once, and you're fucking out. Twitter's like, fuck you for 7 days.
Jesus Christ, it's Satan and satire.
Holy crap, you didn't die in that plane crash. Nice.
Yeah, like y'all sent me a link, but I didn't get it like 2 hours ago. I didn't get it till just now.
Oh, and Samaj used that to run away now. Oh, that's right. Yeah, every time somebody joins, yes.
No, it's just because he's scared of me because Samaj is a little bitch boy.
No, there was
we all know the
crash
truth.
in Dallas today, so we were thinking it might be you. Not hoping, just thinking it might be you that died.
Oh, I was hoping. Like I knew I wouldn't known that, but I was still hoping it was me.
Maybe I'll wake up and fucking I'll be in the afterlife.
Are you enjoying the craziness on Twitter there, Satan? The Andy and Go stuff?
I would have if it wasn't so fucking tiring. Because like there's such a thing as you're right, but you're still a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
And there's such a thing as you're being nice, but you're fucking wrong. You can't be those things at the same time, but two people on the other sides of things can obviously be that. The ones who were like, I don't. The whole thing is fucking dumb. I'm just tired of people who agree with me saying my points in a fucking like with like 28 extra chromosomes added into the fucking argument. Like, no, like you sound dumb when you say that. Shut up, because you make me sound dumb.
Like the argument
talking.
could have stopped at, this is unacceptable. Like this level of violence is not okay for like protests.
Yeah.
And then it became super. It's becoming super political. I hope that eventually, like it splashes back on Antifa, but I'm worried. To be honest, that is a pretty fair point.
I don't know. It just, as usual, people on the internet are retarded, and
I like all the fucking apologists for fucking Antifa. That's my favorite part of the whole thing. Just like the fucking insanity. Like, but he was fucking dressed like he wanted it. It's basically like what everybody's fucking doing is like the exact same shit. It's like, and
But
let
he
me
was
show you why
asking
Antifa
for
is
it.
not fascist by how they stopped this big guy from being able to like have a fucking speaking event. Like, well, sir, do you know what fascism is? Like, Jesus Christ. Oh no, what was the other one that everybody was doing all of a sudden was but these terrorists like shot up fucking nightclubs and killed a bunch of people. That was the other thing.
It
Or
happened
like the New
recently,
Zealand
or
shooting or something. It was like the New Zealand shooting and then the fucking nightclub shooting. And I've seen a couple of people quoting like different fucking terrorist things and being like, well, yeah, Andy, he got beaten up, but it's not as bad as like these fucking mass murders.
Christ.
And it's like, fucking, these are not related instances. Like, I don't know what the fuck your problem is, man. Why? What aboutism? Stop. It's like there's a. Oh, go ahead.
I'm going to bed. I
Good
can't.
night, Samaj.
Good night,
Good
Great Ape.
night, little Canadian.
Yeah. Good night.
Dream
Bye.
of your Maple Leafs.
I will.
It's like, man, that border crisis is pretty bad. There's a lot of people starving in Africa, so that matters more.
Like it's a dumb kind of just gotcha talking point when it comes to the whole thing, but like it there's a whole hell of a lot of fucking truth to it. Anytime anyone tries to compare the fucking detention centers or fucking, let's call them camps, whatever. I don't. Let's call them concentration camps, because we're taking all the people that they've hopped across the border, and we are concentrating them into smaller areas. Fine, let's call them concentration camps. But you still want to try and compare them to fucking Nazi concentration camps? No one broke into Nazi concentration camps. No one broke in so that they could try and get into these fucking... No, bullshit. It's not even fucking comparable.
Deitwa is very quiet for some reason. I assume he's like on the toilet or something. Chatting in the chat,
Sitting on the
not in the
toilet.
fucking hangout.
Sitting on the toilet.
Oh, what was that
Man,
fucking weird rap song? Riding on the short bus or something? Shawty on the short bus.
Short bus shouty.
Oh,
Short
short
bus
bus
shouty.
shawty. Yeah, that shit was pretty funny. Did enjoy that.
Glad you enjoyed it.
Oh, I did find a fun YouTuber that so far has several entertaining like retro food recipes that they cook from like the 50s, try to like recreate and then actually eat. What is it, brutal
Okay.
moose or something like that? But like he did one where like fucking it was like a banana salad thing or whatever, where it was like you take a banana and you cut it in half and set it on top of some fucking lettuce leaves, and then you spread mayonnaise on it and you sprinkle fucking walnuts on it, and that's your fucking salad.
I'm gonna need you to stop talking.
Like he had a close up of him spreading the mayo on, and it just made me physically fucking queasy. I was just like, oh, that doesn't feel good.
Dude, why are you like this?
I don't fucking know, man. Oh, I got a whole fucking box of like recipes like that too. I have to fucking mail it. I have to like fucking make some photocopies and mail it to that dude. I'm sure he'd appreciate it. It turns out all of my grandma's like, because she'd always make these like homemade meals and be really proud of them. These are my recipes that I came up with. Well, it turns out all of them came from like magazines, and she had a fucking box of them. So like, there's like 10 actual edible recipes in this little fucking box, and maybe like a good 100 or so just god awful fucking mistakes. Like there's a fucking there's a meat salad that basically consists of like 5 pounds of all sorts of different kinds of meat put together, and you use lettuce as like a decoration. Like
That's what it's for, though, right? Like that's what lettuce is. It's meant to be a decoration.
but the meat salad, the dressing that they recommend you use on it is surprise dressing. And surprise dressing is a half a cup of peanut butter mixed with a half a cup of mayonnaise.
Why is it always mayonnaise?
I don't fucking know, man. It was like the 50s. But fucking surprise.
Okay, you know what? I'm a black nationalist now. White culture is terrible. I am fully on board with fucking Ghazi Kodzo and Tariq Nasheed. White culture is fucking terrible. I'm out.
Oh man, just fucking and there's just a bunch of shit like that, like fucking Jello with tuna mixed in, and you're like, no. But if somebody's actually making videos with those kind of recipes, like I'm very tempted to try to send those to that guy because I'm sure he might use one or two. Oh, fucking! I guess there's that movie that Weird Al made, the UHF movie.
Oh yeah.
He actually fucking made the Twinkie Wiener sandwich and tried it from that movie.
Why?
It's just, oh man! For anybody that doesn't know, you split a Twinkie down the middle, put a fucking hot dog in it, put a line of fucking Cheese Whiz down it, dip it in milk. That's the Twinkie Wiener sandwich. Cosmic Kitty says we're gay loser pedos in a new account. I'm very confused. Like, we didn't ban you the first time, so why are you on a different account?
Who the fuck is Cosmic Kitty?
In the chat.
Who the fuck is Cosmic Kitty?
Is that you?
No.
Is it gaming? No, he's probably on Doc
like
Griffin.
if gaming made a new account, it'd be way more gay than Cosmic Kitty.
We thought it might be Loki.
Yeah, Cosmic Kitty's just gay enough to be Loki. That sounds about right.
Could also be Psycho, Sicko, Soiko, whatever the fuck his name is.
Soiko.
Stop guessing, you homos. I'm not mocking UHF Stabby. I called you Daytwa Stabby. I mean Daytwa. The movie's great. I just think that snack sounds fucking awful. Like, apparently, fucking Weird Al actually kept eating those after the filming, and then went vegan and started fucking substituting vegan hot dogs in it, which sounds even worse.
White culture.
It's fucking evil. I know. Stop guessing, you homos. Who would call us homos? I'm assuming everybody. So, like, it's not.
I mean, like, for a while, the name of the show was unofficially For Fat Faggots. So.
True. That's a good point. I just don't know why Cosmic Kitty came in as Cosmic Kitty and then came in as a different account with the same fucking name. That's the weird part. I fucking love that for some reason. Oh, I'm not as high as I was when we started, but I'm still pretty high, and it's definitely entertaining to me. You know, I don't think I've ever had Sour Patch Kids.
Yo, did you see the thing fucking Mike Tyson tweeted out?
Mike Tyson's on Twitter and I'm not following him? What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying. But I mean, I just fixed that. But here, let me pull up this tweet because it's fucking gold, dude.
Okay, I followed him now because how am I not following Mike Tyson? Is it the one where he's fucking Cosby or something? Or no, not Cosby, from
Family Matters.
Urkel. Yeah, that one.
Dude, that
where
fucking,
he's all the characters. They put his face over all of them. Thing. Oh, Kelly! No, not as the girls. No. That is fucking terrifying. Him as Urkel. Oh, that is just fucking creeping me out.
Okay, day 12. First of all, if you want to play 20 questions, fine, but use your goddamn voice. We're not doing this shit through fucking text. Fuck you.
Here, let me try and fucking see if I can't screen share this, because that is definitely going to get us like banned or something, I hope. I mean, no.
No, okay, like you were there, or one of you was there whenever I started that stream, the first one on my channel in like a year. I intentionally invited Jax Libin just because I knew if anyone was gonna get my channel banned, it'd be him, and that didn't even fucking work.
Yeah.
I didn't even get a fucking ban. Like whenever I sent Susan an email with my fucking channel in it, calling her a cunt last year, like.
They're like, they're so small. It's cute that they think we would take the time to ban them.
Why did the person playing Rachel look like a man right there, dude?
All the faces
man.
in the entire show have
Wait,
been replaced with Mike Tyson.
Oh, Jesus! I didn't. Okay, all right. I'm an idiot, dude.
Here we go. Replay it again here. Yeah, now that it's full screen, it's like literally.
Okay, I get it. Okay. All right.
And he's got the same fucking weird look on his face too. Like the look that says, "I've been punched in the head a lot."
I only caught it with the one fucking person, dude. Holy shit.
He's got that look on his face. Says, I've been punched in the head a lot, and I'll eat your fucking face.
Yeah, the Urkel one is fucking weird, dude.
Yeah, that one creeps. Oh no.
Holy fuck, dude. God damn, that last one's creepy.
God, I love that face replacing technology. See, that's what you want out of the fucking fake app. You want Mike Tyson and his fucking everybody in Family Matters. You don't want weird porn that's like fucking looks like somebody's wearing somebody else's head.
I kind of want to know how they came about with that idea, dude. Like, what is the thought process that ends up with replacing all the faces on the fucking Family Matters?
Everybody's sitting around high
on
as
the internet.
balls.
36 minutes on the internet. Like that's how you come up with that. You spend 36 unadulterated minutes on the internet, and that's how you come up with the ideas like that.
It's not. I assumed lots of drugs were involved. Like everybody's high as balls, and they're like, you know, it'd be fucking great. You put your face on everybody in fucking Family Matters. And Mike Tyson's like, I should fire you, but instead I'm going to do what you said for unknown reasons. Let's get some hookers.
All right.
I assume that's how that conversation goes.
Okay, goddamn. I did not realize. Dude, I was listening when I was away, dude, and I still missed the part where Mike Tyson's the one that sent that out.
Yeah, he's on Twitter.
But he actually
follow him.
Or did he retweet?
Yeah, like he tweeted that out. He tweeted that out and just said something like, "Y'all wrong for this," or something like that.
He didn't do it though. Okay, I was thinking he.
No, like he's not the one that made it.
No,
but he tweeted it out and just was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you people?"
See, but that's how you do it. He didn't flip shit and be like, "I'm gonna find out who did this and beat the hell out of him." Oh, who the fuck was it? Because somebody was getting made fun of, like some rapper. People had turned like something they did into like a fucking meme for like 20 minutes.
Oh, fucking Ja Rule.
Is that who it was? Yeah, he got all pissed off. He's like, I'm gonna find out who started this and kill him or some shit. And it's like, really, dude? Really?
Like you're just asking to be made more fun of, dude.
Yeah, exactly. You know that's not gonna make this end, right? Like, I mean, that's the equivalent of walking into prison and like wearing a dress and being like, "I'm here for everybody." You're asking for it then.
Yeah,
like you're like Andy No going to one of those Antifa protests. You're just fucking asking for it.
God damn, dude.
Yeah, no, like he just tweeted out and said, "Yo, wow for this one," smiley face or crying smiley face.
Fucking what was it? Memory Holiday tweeted out that shit that Andy No had basically like brought it on himself. So I was like, So when the fucking anti-vaxxers get really mad and like fucking attack your husband, they're cool with that then? Because he's always going after them. So I mean, it makes sense, right? Clearly, Jeff Holiday is asking for it.
Yeah, that's way too logical. That's only the perfect comparison.
I'm going for the hat trick. I want to get banned. I want to get blocked by both of them. I'm already blocked by Jeff Holiday. I'm assuming at some point I'll get blocked by his wife. Ironically, I was blocked by Jeff Holiday because I made fun of his wife.
Yeah, both of those two are fucking disgusting, dude. Jesus fucking Christ.
Sooner or later, I'm going to get blocked by Dark Matter, too. I'm pretty sure. Although he's fucking entertaining as fuck.
Yeah, he's like a crazy lefty, but I really like his videos.
But he's got such a small following on Twitter that he just gets freaked out and pissed off at like everybody. And just will fucking go off for dumb shit. Like I'm fucking nobody, and I can get him all riled up, and it's pretty entertaining.
Well, that is kind of your superpower, though, dude.
Like when that guy was talking to Satan, and I somehow managed to make it like where that guy was going to rape Satan. That was entertaining.
Which time, dude?
And everybody wants to rape Satan, dude. You got to be more specific.
I like your tweet back. You're like, what the fuck is going on?
I'm not responsible. I disavow all this shit.
I don't even remember how that happened that time. Oh, apparently fucking we might have a food shortage and shit, dude.
I heard
like food prices might go up pretty sharply in the next few fucking weeks. Because with the Midwestern flooding and the drought from India to Australia, it looks like the 2019 crops might actually be like substantially low enough to like actually cause some issues.
Ooh.
But everybody's talking about all sorts of other stupid shit on the fucking internet.
So, yeah, the important shit, dude.
I might have to lose weight, like not on purpose, but just because there won't be enough food to keep me fat.
Yeah, no,
it's fucking tragedy.
I've been preparing for the shortage for like the last 10 years.
Oh, you got like a stockpile of like Twinkies and shit?
No, I just gotten really fat.
Oh yeah. Oh, here's the dude's fucking head. Oh god, I'm not sure how well this will show. But this was a fucking brutal fucking wound this guy got. The bald guy. You seen that one on Twitter yet? Why is my come back cursor?
What bald guy?
So like everybody saw the Andy No stuff, the guy that got like Andy that got attacked.
Yeah.
But fucking Antifa also beat the fuck out of some old guy with a crowbar, and then some dude that was like bald tried to fucking step in and help out. And fucking you can kind of see him over here on the left side.
Oh,
he got tagged like 2 times on the head with a crowbar, and you fucking look at this fucking wound and shit.
Fun times, man.
Yeah, that was today that happened. So Andy was yesterday, and then this was today. I'm just sooner or later, people are going to start fucking carrying guns. Like that's what's going to happen. People are going to start getting shot like in mass.
I don't know. Are you allowed to have guns in Oregon?
Oregon's not as bad as California. They actually are better with gun laws.
You're allowed to have guns in Oregon as long as you keep them out of state.
No, I think you're talking about California, or maybe that's both now. I don't know.
That was a joke. I wasn't being serious.
I'm pretty sure that's true for like most of California. Like you were joking, but that might actually be the case.
Yeah, you're just not allowed to have them at your house or carry them around with you.
Yeah. Well, I know my friend got his guns confiscated. I had a friend of mine that moved to California from Oregon, and they were off shooting at his cousin's place, and it's all unincorporated land, so perfectly legal. They were not violating any laws whatsoever. And the fucking sheriff came out and just fucking took their guns. Took them 3 fucking months to get them back. Like, they got him back, and they didn't get any fines or anything. It just took him like 3 months and all sorts of paperwork. Because if I remember correctly, my friend didn't register them in California, which is not technically illegal, but like once the cops take your guns, you have to do all sorts of bullshit and register all your fucking firearms to get them back. Whatever. Fucking also, apparently, the fucking Southern California police are basically telling people like, you should probably get the fuck out. Like, get out of California now.
They're literally like, we're saving up to get out. I suggest you do the same.
Yep.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
Pretty insane. Da 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 da.
The Happy Fun Time stream.
Yay!
Everything sucks. You should kill yourself. It is like the only advice I've got. Like, seriously, everything is terrible. It's only going to get worse. Nothing is good. Nothing is happy anymore.
Yeah, it's really not worth sticking around for. You know,
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure #3 is starting filming tomorrow. So it's pretty good.
I can't wait
Forward to
that. Yeah, okay, but did anyone see John Wick Parabellum? The third,
No.
John Wick 3?
No, not yet.
That all came out around I saw that around the exact same time that everyone was going, oh look, Keanu Reeves did the thing at E3 and we all love him. So I was like, all right, so we're not gonna talk about the fact that John Wick 3 sucked.
I just assumed it was gonna suck. The second one wasn't great.
It was all right. Like the first one had no business being as good as it actually was.
Yeah, it was for the story they tell. It was like, this is really good. I don't know why.
Well, it's because essentially, like, they took this incredibly simple story, which is dude with a real fucking violent past gets out and marries this chick, whatever. Then she dies, and we ignore all of the interesting stuff in there and just get to, all right, well, this guy with the really fucked up past gave all that up to live this really boring life with this woman. Now she's dead.
And he has her dog to remember her by.
No, it wasn't even that, because the dog came after. Like, he essentially found the dog as he was grieving for his wife.
But didn't she like tell him to get a dog or something, or was like,
she got the dog in the movie? In the movie, she had gotten the dog like before she died, because she died of like cancer or something, right? She actually had the dog purchased before she died to give to him when she died.
Oh, was that it? All right, but I knew it was something like that. But like the dog didn't come into place until after she was gone.
Right.
But yeah, so like that story should not have had like as much world building and character development and fucking backstory and all this fucking intricate fucking plot lines with all these different fucking side characters. The movie had zero fucking reason to be that fucking in depth, but it was, and because of that, it was fucking fantastic. And then they made the second one, and it's like, okay, well, it's still good, but it doesn't have anywhere as near as the fucking gravitas or the whatever you like, the chutzpah of the fucking first one, right?
Yeah.
The third one was just kind of trash.
Is the second one where like he retired again, but some guy said he had a marker or whatever that he owed him or something like that, and he refused to do it?
Yeah, because the guy wanted him to kill somebody in the Assassin's Guild or some shit. That was the second one.
Yeah, because he since he had retired, like all the shit that he would have had to deal with if he hadn't retired, all fell back onto him after he dealt with all the shit because of the dog,
right?
And all that kind of was dealt with in the
Brought
second
people
one.
out of
like,
the
all right, yeah,
woodwork.
Now you're back in. You have to deal with this shit. You don't get to just walk away from it anymore.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. It had potential to be a lot better than it was. I think they kind of, I don't know, it probably just like a bad director, like Satan directed it.
Yeah.
That's not nice.
And
No,
then,
I'll be fair. Like there for the longest time, like I had gone to school for TV and film and stuff, and I wanted to make movies and work on shit because I had done that a little bit, but not for anything like major, just because somebody wanted something done. It's like, yeah, I think I can do that. Sure, why not? Then I ended up going to school for it to work in like studio shit or to work in feature stuff or commercials or fucking music videos, fucking TV, whatever, right? And I'm good at most of the actual jobs involved in making stuff, except for directing. I don't have the people skills for it.
yeah,
Really?
you just imagine.
No.
Look, you simpering fucking faggot. What the fuck is wrong with you? You're making yourself look like a pussy in this scene, and you're not supposed to. Just see that going well.
Yeah, although I don't know. I mean, there are a lot of directors that are fucking total assholes, so why not?
Well, they're assholes, but also the only reason people still put up with them is because they can make really really great shit, but they're fucking horrible to work with, right? I make decent okay shit, and I'm horrible to fucking work with, so no one's willing to put up with that level of fucking bullshittery for mediocre shit, you know?
I'm sure you'd be fine, dude.
You're like Pizza Hut pizza. It's like
Mediocre is pretty good.
it's decent pizza. It's not Little Caesars. It's all right. When it comes to directing, is what you're saying?
Something like that, sure.
Yeah, and like you're okay. You're no. You're certainly better than Little Caesars, dude. I mean,
I think we've taken this
isn't
and killed it
everyone?
so fucking dead. Oh no.
Is there a worse pizza chain?
Is that Little Caesars?
Actually,
Yeah,
what's
Little
the- what's the
Caesars.
fucking-
It's
what is
that's the bottom of the barrel.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, I was trying to think if there's anything lower than that.
I
No,
think the only place you
Chuck E.
can get
Cheese.
worse
Even
pizza
Chuck E.
than Little
Cheese is better
Caesars is
than
Chuck E.
his
Cheese.
name is Charles Entertainment Cheese. Thank you very much.
Oh man.
You
Is that
put
real?
some respect on his name.
Charles Entertainment Cheese.
Really?
That's like
Holy shit,
CK
is that
from
real?
the
Is that-
fucking
is that the
as the
worst?
second mascot for fucking Kids Cuisine. Or KC.
Yeah, like that's his full name.
Kids Cuisine was the name of the fucking penguin that advertised Kids Cuisine.
Charles Entertainment. And Charlie the Tuna was just Charlie the Tuna. I mean, I guess technically Charles the Tuna.
And then Mr. Peanut. Mr. Peanut. I'm fucking old. All right, who the fuck is Cosmic Kitty? I fucking swear I've seen that name before.
Are they still there? Did they answer my question?
I have no fucking idea.
They're gone.
I can't imagine why they would stay.
Why do they keep poking up, dude? Popping up, whatever the fuck that word is.
For fun.
Hooray!
It's really geek through the.
That would not be surprising. The insults are just lame enough to be fucking Geek Thulu. Hey, you showed up and called us pedos and homos. Fucking sick burns, bro.
Oh my god.
That is the thing that's most annoying about Geek Thulu is he's just really bad at fucking comebacks and insults.
Well, I guess they're still fucking doing whatever it is that they do on YouTube or something.
Mm.
Oh, weren't you saying that they're trying to like rewrite history so that it doesn't look like they were trying to fucking have that guy pull a gun on like the people in a bar fight, essentially?
Yeah, during the infamous stream there in Clearwater or whatever, where the Alex kid got arrested. Andy literally, or I hope he's fucking come to their senses now and like claim that stream was just a fucking joke or something. But during the stream about a week ago, he literally claimed that when he said aim,
We
aim,
will
aim,
defend ourselves.
dude, he literally claims that when you said aim, 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 he meant just to point at the guys like with his finger. He didn't mean to pull out the gun and aim it at them. That's what Andy is claiming, dude. Yeah.
I think it's gonna be entertaining. Do you think he'll ever like lose his audience, or is it just gonna get like
I think it's gone.
cringier and cringier?
Well, again, even at this point, most of a vast majority of the people that are watching fucking hate watching him. Like if you're watching,
yeah,
I had watched one of his streams and I was like, holy shit! Like literally 99% of these comments are fucking anti-Andy. You know what I mean? Like are hating on him. Although I don't understand the super chats if you're gonna hate a guy. That's fucking stupid.
well, that's how that one chick makes all her fucking money, right?
Yeah.
And Brittany Venti.
Yeah, like basically people just like fucking hate her, so they just send money in to fucking like insult her on her stream.
Yeah, she's a fucking.
And then occasionally she pretends to cry.
Yeah, she's definitely a po, dude. She's definitely full of shit.
She had a channel talking about how she was a po and like it where she didn't do that character and she was just like a normal fucking chick.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I guess I do know why she doesn't do that, but
yeah, she
yeah,
deleted the channel. She basically erased every fucking piece of it, but she had like a good 30, 40 videos up and nobody fucking cared. Because she wasn't that character, so it wasn't entertaining.
Yeah, she did a video with Sargon where she like interviewed Sargon and just gave him shit the whole time. It was actually pretty funny, dude.
Oh, that's actually that sounds fairly entertaining.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, why would he go? I don't fucking.
Sargon, dude. He's a dumbass too.
Yeah.
Did the election happen? Whatever he was running for, did that?
Oh yeah, no. He and the other dude.
Oh yeah, he lost.
The Scottish guy lost.
and then
like,
ran around.
They were never going to win.
Going, we won. See, we won.
I just wanted to see them win, just so that like people would fucking like. I wanted to see like the fallout of people like screaming and crying and fucking losing their shit. Like I didn't actually care. I just like I know they're gonna lose, but goddamn, if they won, the salt would be fucking epic.
Yeah, I don't know if it'd be worth it. Well, yeah, it's not my country. Of course, it'd be worth it.
Yeah.
I think about it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure Sargon would be like middle left, whatever. Like, I mean, politicians don't really do a lot. Like, not really. Like, they vote on shit and they like give speeches, but all the actual work is done by like fucking clerks. You know, like interns and clerks. There's the politicians themselves really don't do a lot as far as like what runs the country. Like this country is run by people that are hired to do paperwork. It's not like Congress don't write their own fucking laws.
Yeah. Plus, apparently, state legislatures apparently do a lot more than the actual Congress does, anyway. Because most of the shit's written state by state, anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? States' rights, all that shit. So a lot of the state legislatures, well, not individually, obviously, but for each state. That's why I've heard like the companies or whatever places that pay off politicians, usually focus more on state legislatures for a vast majority of issues. There might be some that are national, but for the most part, they focus on the state legislators.
Yeah.
More than
no doubt.
The national.
But even like the state legislatures, like they're all that the real work is done by just fucking clerks. Like they show up, vote on shit, and talk about shit, but like the actual work is just like other people.
God damn it! I keep wanting to fucking make a joke about Kevin Smith, and you won't fucking let me, dude.
Oh, we'll make the joke about Kevin Smith.
It's too late now. The moment is past.
That's never stopped us before.
Make the joke. We'll ridicule you nonstop for the next 2.5 seconds.
Plus, I couldn't really figure out a way to make it funny, so fuck it.
Kevin Smith is fat.
Kevin Smith movie do anything? Take that. That was worth waiting for.
That was great. Epic
that was
burn.
fucking hilarious, dude.
Best joke ever.
I was complaining about it, but I didn't really have a fucking. Yeah, I had an idea of something, and then it was one that just wasn't going to pan out, dude.
Oh man, I think if you look up like fat on YouTube, you get like if you look up Fat Man on YouTube, Kevin Smith shows up.
He does Fat Man on Batman.
No, I mean just his channel. Like if you're looking for like Fat Man and you look like type in here, I'm gonna screen share here. Because I was wondering, I'm like, is there a YouTube channel called Fat Man? Because there should be, and it should be really good, but it wasn't.
Boo. God damn, we suck, dude.
So Fat Man. I know this is the fucking epic, right? And then you filter it by channel, and like Kevin Smith is like the third or fourth one down. See, fourth one down, Kevin Smith.
Who are the other fat men?
They're actually called Fat Man. So Fat Man, Stupid Fat Man. And then Kevin Smith, and then Fat Man, Fat Man.
That first one doesn't look that fat, if that's the alleged Fat Man.
He's got like 5 subscribers in one video. I'm gonna assume that channel was made like 20 fucking years ago.
Yeah, I don't know, he looks in pretty good shape, dude. It seems like I'm surprised this channel didn't take off with irony like that, dude.
Well, I mean, he's up against Kevin Smith. Like, if you type in Fat Man and you look at all the channels there, like Kevin Smith's going to be your go-to.
I mean, like, let's be honest. Like, what I would like to see above all things when I search Fat Man on YouTube is Eugenia Cooney's fucking channel. That's what I want to fucking see when I type in Fat Man on
She's
YouTube.
apparently actually fucking trying to get better.
Good for him. Good for that guy.
It's a cycle. She'll go through and gain like 15 pounds, and everyone will be like, "Yay, she's getting better." 5 months later, she's down like 30. And she looks all sickly and shit again, and then she'll slowly get back up to about like 15 pounds heavier than that, and then like it'll just be the norm for a while, and then she'll put out a video where she looks slightly skinnier than she has been for the last whatever, but she's still bigger, has more weight on her than she did. And then everyone goes, "Oh no, it's fucking Eugenia Cooney." It's always fucking Onision that does it every single fucking time. Like it's a cycle. Like the internet always seems to fucking forget things, even though the internet's not supposed to fucking forget anything, right? But no one fucking recognizes the goddamn patterns.
That chick's fucking disturbing looking. Like it looks like not only
I'm
does
like
she
the
not
Rain Man of YouTube. I fucking see this shit.
Like, dude, not only does she not have any fat, but it looks like there's no muscle under her skin either. Like, it's fucking creepy, dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It gets
bad. Like she's gonna die soon.
Everyone's just watching it happen, just like Attica, just like poor Attica. He was a good friend of mine.
I think she's been off of fucking social media since February.
a bit of a slow burn on that one, dude.
No, I caught that one. I fucking liked it. That was fucking good.
Oh my god. No, I was talking
fucking 5 months ago. Wow. She's completely off of fucking YouTube and Twitter and all that.
Maybe she did pass away. That'd be fucked up.
Oh man, she was such a good friend of mine.
I should have done more. And in all the interactions I had with her, I should have done more.
There was a picture that went around where she had her fucking pussy slip out of one of her outfits, and it was real hard to tell what it was.
Jesus Christ.
It really legitimately, you look at it, you're like, is that, oh wow, oh, that's disturbing.
But seriously,
It's like
folks, anybody
beef
out
jerky.
there struggling, I put some links in the description below. There's links in the description below.
I'm gonna spend 25 minutes shitting on her, but then hey, if there's anyone out there struggling, here's some links in the chat so I don't get sued.
Yeah, I want you to, I've got the sponsor, Better Health. It just happened to be the best one. The one that I think is best for you is the one that's sponsoring the videos that I make.
Let's see, make sure I don't get porn. I think I have
Why are
something
people
for
still
this.
watching Philly D? How do you not realize by now that Philly D is fucking full of shit? You fucking idiots. That's all I'm saying.
Oh man.
24 jump cuts in less than 3 minutes, and his sincere, I feel really bad about this guy I hardly knew's video death, dude.
Yeah. So if you're out there and you're having problems with your whatever psychological stuff, here's our advice to you.
He literally has links. Okay.
Yep. It's on the screen right now. Fucking
Go.
kill yourself. That's our advice.
Go commit stop.
Because you can put this on Twitter and they can't fucking get you banned because it doesn't say go kill yourself.
Okay.
Because I'm a good person. That's why I have that.
Oh fuck. Yeah. One dude, like the Philly D shit was bad enough. Like he's fucking an insincere fucking bitch. But one dude, some dude did like a fucking Ouija board thing, like trying to fucking summon the fucking Attica's spirit or something. Yeah, it got fucking weird, dude. Or, I mean, I guess it always was, but
Can we do a Ouija board and try to find like Phil's integrity?
all right. Let's see if we can find his integrity and empathy. If I can give it back to him.
Yeah.
If he ever had it.
Why does everybody have to care that some random fucking YouTuber died?
It's for views, dude. They don't fucking.
The only thing I saw about that, I think it was like Keemstar talking about trying to get a fucking petition to have him buried at the YouTube studios or something.
Oh, Keemstar, the one that fucking said that it was a hoax. Although honestly, I don't blame him. Yeah, well, dude, the lead up to this, and I know way more about this than I should, but the lead up was like, hey, when should I fucking have my next fake mental breakdown? And like they came up with a date, and the date is essentially the same time as when he fucking ended up killing himself. So Keemstar was like, yeah, I think this is a fucking hoax. This is like, and everybody gave him a bunch of shit when it turned out it wasn't. But like, dude, you fucking set it up that way, and fuck you assholes for making me defend Keemstar. But yeah, like that's the worst out of having to defend. I'd rather defend fucking.
It's a fucking suicide.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that guy then. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, like he jumped off a bridge or something, right?
Oh,
he like did the video. He literally did the video and then apparently went and jumped off the fucking bridge. Like left his little Nintendo Switch sitting there.
What a fucking
and just
bitch.
Jumped off the fucking bridge.
What's his name?
Etika? E-T-I-K-A?
Attika's a little fucking bitch. That's all there is to it.
That's
my official fucking stance on it.
But he was a dear friend of the program. So again, prayers are with him and his family. And again, links in the description.
Yeah, if you feel like you want to donate to his family, just send us some money and we'll be sure that it gets there.
Yeah, don't be scammed by any scammers. You send it to us, we'll make sure.
Yeah, we're much more reliable.
Make sure that money goes to a good place. It won't be his family.
Definitely to his family, sure. Of course.
Indirectly.
I mean, we'll send a card, maybe. Probably not.
Yeah, no, we'll send positive vibes. I think that covers it. And keep all the money. I think that's adequate.
That's Attica?
Attica. Okay.
Attica.
Let's just keep mispronouncing his name, dude. That'd be fucking. He was we had we had such great talks over the years. Me and Attica, or me and Itika,
frequent guest on the show in spirit.
Yeah. Oh,
I think his best videos were his makeup tips. I don't know what kind of videos the guy made.
Nah, my favorite one was whenever fucking Keemstar was like, you know what, like I don't know if I want to take down the video that I made with him. Like I called him a bitch for like 30 fucking minutes, but it was always his dream to be on my show.
Fucking Keemstar is fucking psychopath, dude.
Don't put me out.
It was always his dream to be on Drama Alert.
God damn. If that was the case, yeah, you fucking should have killed yourself. If your fucking life's dream was to make it on Drama Alert, you probably shouldn't keep on living, dude.
Yeah, it's time to fucking go. What kind of videos do you make?
I think
gaming and shit.
Yeah, Nintendo.
Oh, well then nobody's gonna give a shit. Like fucking no loss.
Right.
There's plenty of people to fucking start doing that. It's like Eugenia Cooney. Like she brought something to the fucking table, and then she just stopped making videos before she died, which is shitty. Like we wanted to watch the whole process.
Yeah, dude. Right up till you. Yeah.
Like the videos where like the finally gets her and she's just sitting there like crying on a shirt, going. Fucking.
I'm so tired.
It hurts to talk.
Existence is pain.
Oh god.
Because what she's doing is really a fucking slow suicide attempt.
Oh, did they delete his fucking channel too?
No way.
I'm not seeing his channel. I typed in Etika.
ETIKA?
ETIKA?
ETIKA, yeah. All right, now it's channel search. Oh no, Etika FRFX.
I guess the black dude.
Yeah, with his tongue out for some odd reason.
Yeah. Well, if you just put X's over his eyes, you're all fucking set.
So recently, I've been terminated.
You know what, dude? You know how they would do that in cartoons? Like when a fucking person was supposed to be dead, they'd put like little X's on his eyes and his tongue would be sticking out.
Oh yeah, there's like a minute 56 seconds, like last fucking video.
All right.
Oh, he deleted his channel, then came back and just left like a few messages, and then fucking killed himself. This is epic.
Yep. But yeah, it's fucking really is fucking crazy how many people tried to pretend that they were fucking really best buddies with him.
With Etika.
Yeah. Like I said, Philly D's was one of the worst, but there were plenty of shitty ones out there. And if Keemstar, I expect it from Keemstar. He's a fucking psychopath, dude. He's fucking.
Well, at least he's not going to pretend they were fucking best friends,
Well, no, he's just going to pretend that his life dream. Did Etika actually say that? That's fucking.
No, that was Keemstar's tweet saying that his life's dream was to be on Drama Alert.
Yeah, that's fucking. Jesus fucking Christ.
Right.
Fucking Keemstar is such a fucking douchebag. Why the fucking. Oh, God. There's some people's popularity that just fucking angers me, dude. And that's one of them, dude. The fucking Paul brothers.
Now if we want to make the channel more popular, one of us is gonna have to fucking like talk to Keemstar and then commit suicide or something.
I'm willing to commit suicide, but I refuse to talk to
Keemstar. Understandable, sir. Understandable.
You know, I can't blame you for that at all. Oh man, I nominate Samaj because he's Canadian.
Yeah, they don't matter anyway, so fuck it. Let him take the bullet.
I mean, are Canadians real people? I submit that they are not.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, somebody brought up the fucking Charlottesville person in relation to fucking Andy now. Jesus Christ.
Dude.
That's fucking like so fucking old now.
Yeah. What was Andy supposed to have done to deserve the beating he got? Did he do anything to antagonize them at the place? Not that it matters.
I mean,
really.
apparently he talks shit to Antifa when he films. From what I've heard.
Yeah, still.
Which I don't understand
So
how that
instead of
that's
developing verbal skills and kind of talking shit back, they just beat the shit out of him and throw fucking quick read on
that's
him.
a common like shitty reporter fucking tactic to get people to fucking react to bullshit and then like take it out of context. It's generally considered bad form, but
Right. But
there's
still.
a lot of people that do that. He's certainly not the only one.
Yeah. It's fucking nuts, man. Like, how do you fucking justify that shit, dude?
I don't know. Chick-fil-A, that's what it is. It's all Chick-fil-A's fault because they hate the gays.
Yeah.
Gay hating chicken.
Yeah, I don't mind that so much, but they're closed on Sundays, which really pisses me off.
Fucking right.
How the fuck are you closed on Sundays, you fucking assholes? Mormons or whatever the fuck you are.
As long as they keep making those fucking chicken sandwiches, dude. Jesus Christ. So
They
good.
can fucking make them on Sundays. I'm sure they have plenty of employees that fucking. Plus, again, the Sabbath should actually be on a Saturday, so
Technically, yeah.
Don't close that day either. No weekend days. Although that does kind of give you a hint of how good that shit is. They can actually take one day off a week, no income, and fucking they're still successful. I really do.
There's a lot of places in the South still where they fucking shut down on Sunday, man. That's not super uncommon from what I hear.
Are there any other fucking national chains that fucking do that?
National chains? I don't know.
Like, I think Chick-fil-A is like the only one that's like a national.
Oh, wait, no, Satan said something about liquor.
Goody liquor. Like even in places that don't have the blue laws that require them to shut down on Sundays, goody liquor just doesn't sell liquor on Sundays.
Okay, all right. Is that a national chain? Because I've never heard of them.
I don't know if they're national, but I know they're a lot of fucking places.
Like at least a big regional one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, not even regional, because I know we have them in the South. We had them in the on the East Coast. West Coast. I mean, and I think they're up north too. Because they're up north too. Because I went to one when I was up in Ohio.
Goody liquor.
Yeah, I was actually gonna check that out.
Is it IE or Y at the end? Like
Goody liquor.
I think it's EY. Good. GOODEY. GOODEY.
Right.
Looks like they got a bunch of fucking locations in Texas that I'm seeing, like at least 2, 4, 6, like 10.
Well, there's way more than 10 down here.
And then, well, that's like it depends on where you're at, I think.
Yeah, let me see. I can pull up here. Goody. Harry Hines Boulevard in Dallas, Texas. No, that is not my store.
This might not be the one you're talking about.
Yeah, this one.
Goody liquor, but it's like a wholesaling site.
Okay. Well, either way, there's not many. If that one turns out to be actually a national one. Yeah, either way, not many.
I'm going to assume it's the one in Dallas, Texas, because that's now where I think Satan lives.
Okay, that's fine.
It's not, but that's where I think it is anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. He seems, with his personality, he seems more like an Austin kind of guy.
Fucking kill yourself.
You know what? I feel bad because I was making that joke last week, but I fucking forgot already. I was like, that was a good joke.
Was it? Was it?
I mean,
although pretty soon, from what I understand, your whole state's going to be blue. So it's kind of like all going to be Austin pretty soon.
Out of here.
Keep letting the illegals in, dude.
I imagine Satan could probably kill enough people to counteract that. That'll be his claim to fame in like 20 years. He'd be like, I killed Austin Red again.
I genocided. Let's use genocide instead of kill. I genocided Austin Red again, dude.
No, I just love the wording of that. I killed Austin Red again.
Oh man. You get one free I killed Austin Red again shirt with every like 12 fucking Dunkin' Donuts.
Man.
Every dozen donuts from fucking Dunkin's Donuts or something. Wait, what's a donut chain that goes in Texas? You got Dunkin' Donuts?
Krispy Kreme.
Oh, that makes way more sense. Yeah, with every fucking 12 dozen Krispy Kreme donuts, once you've reached that,
so
you get a I killed Austin Red again t-shirt.
With a dozen?
Yeah, a dozen. So one gross donuts. You get like one of those little punch cards, and they're like, every time you get a Texas snack or 12 Krispy Kreme donuts, you fucking get a punch in the card.
Fucking haven't had Krispy Kreme in forever. Fucking love that shit.
I don't know if they even still have them in California. We used to have like a couple of them, but I think they fucking failed.
Yeah, we've got a few up here. Yeah, I used to live right down the street from one of those when I lived up in Tempe. Fucking yeah. Was not a good thing. Looking back on it, a little too easy to get fucking Starbucks and Krispy Kreme through the fucking drive-through.
Yeah. I'm genuinely curious because we used to have like 3 or 4 in my city. It's just trying to hire me. I'm very confused. Why is this website trying to hire me instead of telling me where the stores are?
It's a multi-level marketing scheme now. Krispy Kreme is now a fucking pyramid scheme.
Oh yeah, both the stores in my town fucking closed, I guess. Holy shit. They're fucking gone. Honestly though, Krispy Kremes weren't that good. I never thought they were that good. They were like only like even remotely decent when they were fresh, and other than that they were pretty terrible.
I don't know. They're pretty good, dude. I like them.
I mean, they were better than the fucking $5 donuts that my mom fucking bought the other fucking week. That shit was crazy.
Dude, when we were in fucking California, we went to this bakery that was like, I don't know, it was like a fucking hippie type one, like gluten-free shit. Dude, they had like a loaf of bread that was like probably, I don't know, maybe as wide as like a Pringles can, maybe a little wider, and maybe I don't know, 9 inches long. And it was like $10 for a tiny ass loaf like that size. They had like brownies that were like $4 a piece, fucking cookies that were like $3 a piece, and none of it tasted particularly good, dude. Like, okay, if you manage to fucking have it be fucking all hippie soy shit and it tastes good, like it might be worth those prices.
I think it tastes good once you've gotten to the point where like your taste has adjusted to not having anything decent. Like if everything you eat is fucking awful, these
like
things that are slightly less awful taste really good.
Yeah, like you haven't had real sugar in like 6 months or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Or anything sweet at all, like real sugar or not.
Yeah, 100%, dude. It fucks you up. or it really fucking changes your taste. Because I did that whole keto thing for like fucking a few months, and like after that, like everything tastes sweet.
Mm,
It's like that fucking salad was really fucking sweet. Did they add sugar?
that's just weird.
It gets weird. It does. Yes. We're fucking doing awesome. We should probably stop.
No, man. Really? You want to put the brakes on this fucking train, dude? All right.
I'm thinking. Before fucking Cosmic Kitty comes back and calls us homos again.
Yeah, he
I
called
might
us
try this time.
shadows, so you can't handle that shit.